Nation? Your boy BLSG back at it again for another Philadelphia 76ers live play-by-play and reaction playoff edition as we are here for game number 3 of the first round series. That's right, ladies and gents. We are back for another one here this evening for our Philadelphia 76ers. As this time here in game 3, the 76ers are the home team here in this one, taking on the New York Knicks, as the New York Knicks will now have to travel to the Wells Fargo Center after taking the first 2 games over the 76ers. The 76ers will look to bounce back and hopefully take at the bare minimum the next 2 games here while being at the Wells Fargo Center, and then hopefully take a game at Madison Square Garden to have an opportunity to get back and potentially win the series. But it's going to take a long haul as the 76ers coming off 2 very painful performances that came down to the end in which they could not get the job done. But they will look to go ahead and bounce back here tonight and finally hope to get themselves on the board and trying to get their first win here of the series and hopefully make this a series once again to make it somewhat competitive and hopefully get back into the swing of things and make this back to a competitive first-round series. Shout out to everyone that's already coming through, ladies and gents. We already got 8 people up in here. Shout out to all you guys for coming through and tuning in already. If you guys have not done so, ladies and gentlemen, by the way, this is the most viewers that we've had to start off a live stream in quite some time, if I'm being completely honest. But if you guys have not done so, ladies and gentlemen, please be sure to go ahead and hit the like button on the stream. Hit the subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel. And everybody be sure to go ahead and share out this stream so we can bring more viewers up into the chat. You guys know how we rock and roll as always, so let's get down to business here. I know we're also doing this on the same night that the first day of the NFL draft occurs, but I will get into how coverage is going to work of the NFL draft in a little bit after we get through the draft, after we get through the chat here and the injury report, as well as our trivia question as well. My guy Eagles starting things off. What's going on, my guy? Appreciate you for coming through and appreciate you for hitting the like button, my guy. Appreciate you for coming through the stream. This is NFL draft tonight. Can't wait. Yes, sir. We will discuss how content is going to go in terms of the NFL draft, because I'll just get into it a little bit later. But we will explain how NFL draft coverage and content is going to go in terms of that category. My guy Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. What's going on, my guy? Appreciate you for coming through. Says happy Thursday, everyone. Yes, sir. And happy day 1 of the NFL draft to every NFL fan out there. As it is day 1 of the NFL draft, we will see what our Philadelphia Eagles are going to do in this draft, and we will get into how NFL draft coverage is going to be put out in just a little bit after we get through everything that we need to get through here before this game goes ahead and starts. Will be interesting to see if how he traces out. I would not be surprised. I mean, he's been on the phones basically all day, and within the past couple days, he's literally been on the phone. So don't be surprised if this man, Howie Roseman, goes out ahead and goes out on a limb and pulls off a crazy move. They're saying cornerback is the position that they're saying cornerback is the position that Howie Roseman might go with, which if that's the case, I'm hoping they go with a guy like Terrion Arnold. Terrion Arnold's my guy if they do go corner, but I really think they take a different approach. I think they either go edge rusher or defensive tackle, because that is like a top need on one of those two are top needs in terms of positions on this defense. And offense will be addressed later in the draft, though. Trust me. My guy Eagles, what's going on, my guy? Appreciate you for coming. Or I already said what's up to my guy Eagles, but it says Sixers need the stuff and they need to learn how to close out games. Yes, sir. You already know, my guy Eagles coming through with the facts. Yes, sir. You already know. Can't go down 0-3 in the series. If they go down 0-3 in the series is basically over, and the Knicks will probably win the series in 4. Like my guy SG Sports Talk is saying, what's going on, my guy? Appreciate you for coming through. Says Knicks in 4. Go Knicks, go New York. Hey, man, it is what it is. We respect everybody that comes up in here, but hopefully the 76ers can go ahead and get the win here tonight and make this a competitive series again. Because you cannot go down 0-3 to the New York Knicks, especially against a team like this that could be potentially fighting for a spot in the NBA Finals. They do have a chance this year. This is a great win for the Phillies earlier, beating the Reds 5-0. Yes, sir. Zach Wheeler pitched great too. He pitched great. Zach Wheeler had a phenomenal game. The bullpen was really good today. Orion Kerkering was pitching. I know that for sure. And I don't think Wasn't it Jeff Hoffman? Wasn't Jeff Hoffman the other dude? Who was the other dude pitching for the Phillies today? Yeah, it was Jeff Hoffman. And he struck out the side. Man, Jeff Hoffman actually had himself a day. I'm not even going to lie. The pitching was absolutely fantastic. The pitching was fantastic today from everybody. Zach Wheeler, Ryan Kerkering, Jeff Hoffman. The pitching was fantastic. Says go Dante DiVincenzo. Hey, man, that man's a scrappy player. That man is a scrappy player, man. I'll tell you that to say the least. My guy JB, that's my guy Jeffrey Bird. Salutations, my guy. Appreciate you for coming through and tuning into this NBA live stream despite the NFL draft being on as well. Hit the like button if you have not done so, Jeff. Appreciate you for coming through the stream. This is the 76ers lose game 3 or their season is over. Exactly. That's literally exactly what I just said. I literally said if they lose game 3, their season is basically over. And the Knicks are either going to sweep or gentlemen sweep the Sixers if that is the case. The Sixers are going to be like this Sixers team is going to look like the Sixers team that played against Boston in the bubble. And if they get swept again. If they get swept again with this team, bro, I'm going to lose my mind. But ladies and gentlemen, before we go ahead and get this game underway, we're going to go ahead and go through the injury reports here for both the Philadelphia 76ers and the New York Knicks. If I can find the Knicks injury report, that'd be fantastic. We're going to start on the New York Knicks side here. The usual 3 players out for the New York Knicks. Power forward Julius Randle out with a right shoulder injury as he underwent surgery back on April 10th. And the Knicks said he would be reevaluated in 5 months. So this season for Julius Randle is once again over, like we've been saying here on the channel, according to Ian Begley of Sportsnet New York. Point guard Dwayne Washington Jr. has been signed to a 2-way contract, but he is listed as out once again with a thumb injury, so he will not play as well for the New York Knicks. Then the final guy listed as out here for the New York Knicks is Charlie Brown Jr., listed as out once again with an illness and will not be able to play tonight against the Philadelphia 76ers as well, despite the fact that we already know that Charlie Brown Jr. is not going to get that much playing time regardless, even if he does come back healthy. But now we're going to go ahead and switch gears and move over to the 76ers side here. We're going to go ahead and switch over to the 76ers side of the injury report. Come on, where's this team's injury report at? Let's go. And for the Philadelphia 76ers, the only player listed as out for them in terms of injuries is once again power forward Robert Covington, who is not expected to play again this season, according to Tim Bontemps of ESPN.com. And you guys might be thinking, where's DeAnthony Melton? That's right, ladies and gentlemen. DeAnthony Melton is available to play tonight against the New York Knicks. Hopefully he will be able to go ahead and handle some of these guards for New York. Because honestly, they need help on the defense, and honestly as well, they need help with the bench scoring. They're going to need help on both aspects of the floor, so hopefully they can get the job done, and hopefully DeAnthony Melton can just play his role. I expect him to come off the bench today. I did not see the starting 5 for either team whatsoever going between 3 streams today. Hey, Jeff, man, be sure to stick through here, my guy. Be sure to stick through here as well as rotating through the other 2 streams that you will be listening to. It says Dante DiVincenzo and Jalen Brunson will combine for 75 points. I hope not. I hope not. If it's one of those games again, I am going to lose it. Besides, Jalen Brunson hasn't even been playing well in this series. And the 76ers have lost the first 2 games, and Jalen Brunson has not been playing well. They've only been winning mainly because of, when you look at it, they've been winning mainly because of, number 1, Dante DiVincenzo. And I'm like averaging between the 2 games that these 2 teams have played. I'm kind of like averaging between those 2. The main reason why the New York Knicks have won is mainly because of, I know Dante DiVincenzo. I can't think of the other dude's name. Like, what's the name of that other dude? Josh Hart. Josh Hart. That's the other guy. Dante DiVincenzo and Josh Hart, and at times Isaiah Hartenstein have been the main reasons that the New York Knicks have defeated the 76ers in the first 2 games of the season. those three players have been the main players for the New York Knicks. I'm just gonna say that right now. Jalen Brunson has not even been doing that well in this series, and the New York Knicks have come away with wins in both games. And we already stated this injury, but shout out to my guy SG Sports Talk for putting the injury news up in the chat. With Robert Covington being out the knee injury, he will not play again this season. According to Tim Bontemps of ESPN.com. Shout out to my guy for putting in the chat, man. Appreciate it, my guy. Okay, we're going to get this random account out of here. There's no links here, my guy, so stop it. Stop it. My guy TP1, what's going on, my guy? Appreciate you for coming through. Says this is a must-win tonight for the 76ers, and they will win the game tonight. I hope so. I hope you're right in saying that, TP1, because this is honestly a must-win game because they're not going to win 4 in a row in this series. The way they're playing the first 3 games, or rather the way they played the first 2 games of the series. This game is a must-win to get back in this series and make it somewhat interesting and competitive. But TP1, appreciate you for coming through, my guy, tuning into the chat. Hit the like button if you have not done so, my guy. Appreciate you for coming through the stream. MC, what's going on? Appreciate you for coming through and pulling up as well. It says, let's do this, Sixers. You already know it is as well, MC. This game, apparently, they said wasn't going to get started until, like, a couple minutes here. But, MC, appreciate you for coming through, tuning in as well. Hit the like button if you have not done so. Appreciate you for coming through. Lakers down 0-2 to Denver. Yeah, Denver's been like a bunch of bullies to the Lakers, if we're being completely honest. So it might be like, honestly, if we're thinking about it, it might be Nuggets in 5. If it's 4, that's just even more embarrassing for the Lakers. Bleacher, what's going on, my guy? Appreciate you for coming through as well. Everybody's pulling up before the game even starts. Shout out to the 8 people up in here. So let's go Sixers. You already know what it is. Bleacher, my guy, appreciate you for coming through, tuning in. Hit the like button if you're not done so, my guy. Appreciate you for coming through the stream. And ladies and gents, before we go ahead and get this game started here, we got to go ahead and put on our trivia question of the day. Now, it's another 2-parter, so keep it in mind. The first one, a good amount of you guys are going to probably know, but the second part is going to trick you. I will guarantee it. A solid amount of you guys should know the first half of it, but the second half might trick you, okay? How did the Philadelphia 76ers get their name, and who suggested it? The first one, a lot of people I think are going to get, but the second one is going to trick a lot of people. I'm just going to say it right now, but let me know your answer down below into the chat. I know a lot of people are going to know the first half, but the second half is going to trick a lot of people. I'm going to guarantee it. I'm going to guarantee it. The Lakers will go down 0-3, and the Sixers will go down 0-3. I hope the Sixers do not go down 0-3. They cannot go down 0-3. Hey, Marlon, what's going on? Appreciate you for coming through. We got a Knicks fan up in here. Shout out to Marlon for supporting the opposite side. Not sure if it's male or female, but Marlon, appreciate you for coming through, tuning in. If you like what you see here on the channel, Marlon, hit the like button if you have not done so on the stream. And if you also like what you see here overall in terms of overall content as a Knicks fan, be sure to subscribe to the channel as well. Appreciate you for coming through and supporting. Beverlyn Champion, what's going on? Appreciate you for coming through as well. Hit the like button if you have not done so, Beverlyn. Appreciate you for coming through the stream. Shout out to everyone that's pulling up to this one, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to everyone that's coming through and pulling up before the game starts. Shout out to all you guys for coming through in a must-win situation. That unbanned easy control is down. I don't think I banned him. I don't think I did. He should be up in here. I don't recall banning him. I don't recall doing it. I'm going to be honest with you, Bevelin. I do not recall banning ease-up controllers down. I really don't. Route 76, frustrated driver of the Schuylkill Expressway. No. I'm telling you, a lot of people should be able to get the first half, but the second half of the question is going to trick a lot of people. I'm just going to say that right now. A lot of people are going to get tricked by the second half of that question. He told me your mod guy blocked him. Well, I don't know who blocked him specifically, but I don't recall blocking him. I really don't. And I'm not sure if I can find this channel either. That's the thing. I might have to go back into one of the other streams and see if I did or if somebody else did. Because I don't know if I did, if I'm going to be completely honest with you. I'll tell them if I can. Hey, Beverlyn, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. But, guys, also plans for the NFL draft in terms of content. For days 1 and 3, we are going to have like recaps of the NFL draft for those days. Since for tonight we're doing this game, and then for Saturday I gotta work, and then day 2 we're gonna get live reactions. So that is how it is going to go ahead and go. Isaiah Hartenstein versus Joel Embiid in the tip, and we are underway. The 76ers win the tip, and here we go from the Wells Fargo Center here in Game 3. Tyrese Maxey with the ball here for the 76ers, guarded by OG Anunoby, going to flip it to Embiid. Embiid going to go back and go to work. Embiid going to put it up for 2 and gets it to go. Joel Embiid putting it up and through the hole early on and putting some work in the paint. That's what I got to see from Joel Embiid. He has to go to work in the paint tonight. He has to. There's Brunson with the ball. Brunson going to go to work and find DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo guarded by Maxey. Maxey trying to poke the ball away, but DiVincenzo says no. DiVincenzo's going to flip it to Brunson. Brunson around the screen, going to drive, going to pull up on the shot for 2. Can't get it to go. Maxey comes away with the rebound. Good hustle by Tyrese early on. Maxey with the ball, dribbling, flips it to Oubre. Oubre going to flip it out to Lowry, going to flip it back to Maxey. Maxey going to find Oubre over to Embiid. Embiid going to go to work against Hartenstein. Going to find Oubre, who loses it, but picked up by Harris right off the bat. Harris going to put it up for 2 and gets it to go. Big shot by Tobias Harris. We better see him play 4 good quarters of basketball. As DiVincenzo with the ball, going to get it over to Jalen Brunson, who will flip it out to Anunoby, launching a 3 from the corner and gets it to go. OG Anunoby getting the New York Knicks on the board first here to start this one. Here we go. There's Kyle Lowry bringing the ball down the floor, going to flip it to Maxey at the top. Maxey guarded by Anunoby, going to flip it to Embiid. Embiid going to go to work. Embiid putting in that nasty work. Embiid up the baseline. Embiid working out of the paint, losing the ball, and Embiid is fouled in shooting motion here by Isaiah Hartenstein. Let's go. Tom Thibodeau, you need to stop crying about it. Stop crying about it. Wham, wham, wham. Wham, you want to cry more, Tom Thibodeau? Give me a break. Wham, you want to cry more? Joel Embiid to go to the charity stripe here to shoot 2 free throws. First one at the line is good. Starting lineups, by the way, since you guys did not have an opportunity to get to see the starting lineups, for the New York Knicks is Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart, Dante DiVincenzo, OG Anunoby, and Isaiah Hartenstein. And for the Philadelphia 76ers is Tyrese Maxey, Kyle Lowry, Kelly Oubre, Tobias Harris, and Joel Embiid, as Joel Embiid makes the second free throw and makes both at the line here. The 76ers will look to have a response on defense here. Brunson with the ball is going to find DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo going to go to work, going to find Anunoby. Anunoby going to lose the ball, going to pick it up right away. Anunoby flipping it out to Hartenstein for 2 and gets it. Isaiah Hartenstein coming back in a big way off the early foul. Has shown why he's been one of the better centers, but the number 1 option as the center for the New York Knicks here is Maxey with the ball, shoots a 3, can't get to go, rebounding here by the Knicks. Here comes DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo flipping it to Hartenstein, another 2 with the floater, and it's good. Isaiah Hartenstein with back-to-back floaters and back-to-back baskets here for New York. Here we go. Here comes Maxey with the ball. Get it over to Harris, launching a deep 3 for no reason. Can't get to go. Rebounded by OG Anunoby, who will flip it over to Brunson. Brunson going to come around a Josh Hart screen, which he absolutely smacks Kyle Lowry. Brunson dribbling the fadeaway shot for 2. Can't get to go. Rebounded here by Embiid, and he'll bring it down the floor. Guarded by Hartenstein. Embiid Top of the key for now. Flips it to Lowry, out to Maxey. Up the baseline he goes. Maxey flipping it back to Lowry. Lowry going to go to work here against DiVincenzo. Going to flip it up to Harris. Harris going to lose the ball, but keep it in play. Harris going to back in against Brunson. Harris coming through. Puts it up for 2. Can't get it to go. Rebounding here by Josh Hart. Josh Hart running down the floor. Going to flip it to Brunson. Out in the corner for 3. Got it to go. Jalen Brunson, who has struggled mightily in this series here so far against the 76ers, gets one to go early from the right corner. Here comes Embiid with the ball, who will get it over to Oubre. Oubre going to dance around, going to move into the paint. Oubre going to go to work and throw it down and flush it with 2 hands for the jam. Kelly Oubre having a statement out here and has something to say about this series, about not stepping up. Brunson going to launch another 3 for New York. Cannot get it to go, but it's going to be an out-of-bounds violation here, as the ball did go on the top of the backboard, meaning that the ball goes out of bounds automatically, and it will be Sixer ball. And the Sixers trying to have something to say about that, as they are down 10-8 here to the New York Knicks. Maxey with the ball, going to find Joel Embiid. He'll flip it to Oubre at the top. Oubre going to launch a wide-open triple and hits it. Kelly Oubre with another statement out here and has 5 quick points in the starting 5 for your Philadelphia 76ers. Here's Brunson with the ball here for New York. Going to flip it to Hardenstein. Hardenstein at the top, now at the left wing. Going to flip it to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo around that screen. DiVincenzo coming on the inside, puts it up for 2, gets denied by Embiid, and will be rebounded by the Sixers. Here comes Lowry, going to flip to Maxey. Faking, driving, puts it up for 2, can't get it to go. But the putback by Tobias Harris is good. Let's go. There you go, Toby. Way to pick things up. You better stay like this for 4 quarters, and a timeout call by Tom Thibodeau. Let's go. This is the start we're looking for. Stay physical, get in the paint. Don't be just jacking 3s all day long. Let's go. That's what we're talking about. Come on. That's what we're talking about right there. Let me change the scoreboard real quick here, ladies and gentlemen, and then we'll jump right back into things here. But as of right now, ladies and gentlemen, we do have a score of 13-10 favoring your Philadelphia 76ers here in the first quarter. And the 76ers will look to keep up the momentum the rest of the way and hopefully stay off to the fast start that they are on right now. There you go, guys. There is your score so far through about 4.5 minutes of play here. There is your score, ladies and gentlemen. I'm trying to go ahead and find my way here, figure out where I left off. This is Walter Stanberg made the team. The first name you got correct. I'm going to give you partial credit on the last name. I'm going to give you partial credit for that. It's not the way his name was spelled. The name comes from the signing of the U.S. Declaration of Independence in Philadelphia in 1776, and the winning name was chosen by Walter Stahlberg. Yes, sir, my guy. SG Sports Talk went ahead and got the answer. 2024 NFL Draft starts in 15 minutes from Detroit, Michigan. Yes, sir. Can't wait for the draft. The draft starts in 13 minutes. Man, he's already counting down. Everybody's counting down to when the draft starts. San Francisco 49ers are slated to make 10 picks in the 2024 NFL Draft, and there are all the draft picks right there, as well as some compensatory picks. And yes, sir, shout out to Howie Roseman for making another move, as A.J. Brown got extended for 3 years for $96 million. Shout out to the Eagles for going ahead and getting that done and having their offense get set up for the future. Now you got Lane Dickerson here for quite some time. You got You got Jordan Mailata here for quite some time. You got A.J. Brown here. You got Devontae Smith. You got Saquon Barkley. You got Jalen Hurts. Oh, my. Whole offense is getting formed for the future, baby. Let's go. A.J. Brown coming back. Baby, let's go. Yes, sir. Great way to start draft night. Extending A.J., you already know. Let's see what moves Howie Roseman can make in the draft in a couple minutes here coming up. But yeah, guys, there you go. Here is your answer right there, just like so. Bada bing, bada boom. The 76ers got their name from the signing of the Declaration of Independence in 1776, and the person who suggested was Walt Stallberg. So shout out to SU Sports Talk for going ahead and getting the answer right here as the game is back on. The New York Knicks miss a shot here coming out of commercial break, rebounded by the Sixers. Lowry going to launch a 3-2 strong off the back of the rim, rebounded here by Oubre. Oubre going to flip it out to Embiid at the top of the key for three. Too strong enough to the right. And will be rebounded here by Isaiah Hartenstein in the hands of Jalen Brunson. Over to Josh Hart. Hart going to be guarded here by Kyle Lowry. Going to find Isaiah Hartenstein at the top. Going to go to work, trying to find DiVincenzo, and does find him. And DiVincenzo will be fouled. Looks like it is going to be in shooting motion here for Donte DiVincenzo as he got absolutely smacked here by Kyle Lowry. Is who the foul will be on. And Donte DiVincenzo will step to the charity stripe here to shoot 2 free throws. But yeah, Donte DiVincenzo got absolutely smacked across the face by Kyle Lowry. My guy Ryan Rowe, what's going on, my guy? Appreciate you for coming through. Says A.J. Brown re-signed at the right time on draft night. Yes, sir, you already know. Shout out to my guy Ryan Rowe for coming in here and supporting. Ryan Rowe, my guy, appreciate you for coming through, tuning in. Hit the like button if you're not done so, my guy. Appreciate you for coming through the stream. Let's go. And they're going to try to review this for a flagrant. How wonderful. This is amazing. They're trying to review this for a flagrant. There's not even any blood shedding. Just let this be a common foul on Kyle Lowry. Just let this be a common foul on Kyle Lowry. There's no way this is a flagrant. There's not even any blood. There's a small mark for crying out loud. And that's what we're going to cry about. We're going to cry about a small mark on Donte DiVincenzo's face. There's no way they call this for a flagrant. There's no shot. Dude, there's not even any blood shedding. There's one little spot on Donte DiVincenzo's face. If they actually worry about that for the foul, I'm going to lose it. There's no way they worry about that. Putting the headset back on for the 5 millionth time. Come on, man. Let's go. Got to make a statement here tonight, man. Got to make a statement. Slightly less than 7 minutes remaining, and they're still looking at this. What do you know? There's no way this is a flagrant, right? There's no way this is a flagrant. This better just be a regular foul. They better have called that a regular foul. Are you serious? They really called that a flagrant foul on Kyle Lowry? Dude, there was barely any blood shedding on this dude Donte DiVincenzo's face. There's one little spot that we're all complaining about. Come on, man. That's ridiculous. Wow, bro. Wow, wow, wow. Bro, that is insane. Donte DiVincenzo goes 1 of 2 on the flagrant free throws here. And the New York Knicks set to inbound. Is Josh Hart going to find Isaiah Hartenstein off the inbound from DiVincenzo? Going to get it over to Brunson. Brunson going to flip back to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo going to go to work. Going to flip to Hartenstein. Going to put it up for 2 and hits it. What in the world is going on? Come on, Sixers. Let's pick it up now. Come on. Let's not play lazy all game. Is Maxey with the ball here for the Sixers? Going to find Kelly Oubre. Oh, you're not going to let that slide, huh? You're not going to let that slide as Isaiah Hartenstein falls to the floor? You're not going to let that slide? You're not going to let that go? Huh? No, what? No, wah. 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 Cry me a river. Now they're going to call, now they're going to look at Embiid for a flagrant. Wow, bro. Great start. Great start. We might have 2 flagrants here in the first quarter. One on Kyle Lowry and one on Joel Embiid. We might have 2 flagrants here in the first quarter. Come on, bro. Now, there is no bloodshedding whatsoever on Isaiah Hartenstein. Come on now. Isaiah Hartenstein, how about you go ahead and put some weight on? If you put some weight on, your stability would be better against a big guy like Joel Embiid. Wow, bro, this is unbelievable. We're about to have 2 flagrants in the first quarter. We're about to have 2 flagrant fouls in the first quarter. This is about to be insanity. I just know they're going to call this a flagrant. I just know they're going to. After that BS call on Kyle Lowry for the flagrant one, they're going to do the same to Joel Embiid, aren't they? They're going to do the same to him. I guarantee it. Please call us a common foul. Just call it a common foul. Just don't call it a flagrant, please. Or maybe they're trying to review this to see if it was an offensive foul on Joel Embiid or a blocking foul on Isaiah Hartenstein. Man, Isaiah Hartenstein is not even set, for crying out loud. He's not even set. Isaiah Hartenstein is not even set. They just called an offensive foul on Joel Embiid. Wow, bro. You got all the Knicks fans telling Joel Embiid to go cry. Wham! Shut up. Inbound passes in here for the New York Knicks, and they'll bring it down the floor. There's Anunoby with the ball, going to bring it to Josh Hart, going to get it over to Brunson. Brunson's going to go to work, going to find Josh Hart, going to find Isaiah Hartenstein. Hartenstein looking, going to hand it off to DiVincenzo, who will launch a 2-point shot for 2, can't get to go, rebounded by Embiid, who put into the hands of Kelly Oubre. Oubre going to bring it down the floor, going to find Kyle Lowry, going to get it back to Oubre. Going back and forth we go. Oubre from the top, going to find Embiid. Embiid going to go to work against Hartenstein and will be fouled. Foul's going to be called on Isaiah Hartenstein. And that may put Isaiah Hartenstein on the bench. As that is exactly what's going to happen here, as Mitchell Robinson will check into the game here for the first adjustment here for the New York Knicks. All the Knicks fans begging for this call to be challenged. Yeah, wham, give me a break. Cry more. Inbound passes in. Here's Harris with the ball on the inbound. From the pass from Lowry, going to find Kelly Oubre. Oubre going to go to work, going to try to find Maxey, that's taken away by Anunoby. And then Anunoby's going to go up here and throw it down. Come on, man. Can't turn the ball over. Come on. Let's go. Can't be turning the ball over. OG Anunoby off to a quick start here with 5 points, shooting the ball 2 of 2 from the field. Here's Maxey with the ball, going to find Oubre, going to work around DiVincenzo, going to find Embiid. Embiid going to lay it up for 2 and got it. Thank you. It's about freaking time. About time Embiid would go ahead and drive to the basket here. It's about time. Here we go. There's Jalen Brunson with the ball. Brunson's going to go to work. Guarded by Kelly Oubre. As Oubre tries to get around Mitchell Robinson, but here comes Brunson. We'll flip it out to Josh Hart. Wide open for three and got it. Come on, man. Don't be letting Josh Hart get wide open now. Don't let him get open. You know what he's going to do to you if you get absolutely punished on not guarding Josh Hart. You already know what's going to happen. Maxi the ball is going to find Kelly Oubre. Oubre going to go to work here against DiVincenzo. We'll flip it to Embiid. Embiid behind the three-point line for three. Can't get it to go. Embiid wants a foul and is not going to get it. Rebound here by New York. Here comes Josh Hart. Hart going to go to work here. Hart going to flip it up to OG Anunoby. Going to lose the ball. Going to get it over to Robinson. Going to put it up for two. Can't get it to go. They call another foul on Joel Embiid. Of course. Of course they call another foul on Joel. A lot of BS calls. Embiid's yelling at every single Knicks player that he can yell at that's on the floor. Embiid, you better shut up. You better shut up before you get tossed, Joel. Please, for the love of God, just get away. Just move on, Embiid. Like, come on, dude. Don't be worrying about that, Joel. Don't let it get to you, man. Come on. Looks like Embiid's going to be sitting on the bench. Unless the Sixers are calling a timeout, so that's probably what they're doing. Unless if Nick Nurse wants to challenge this. Now Kelly Oubre wants to get involved with the refs here. Oh, yeah. That should have solved an offensive foul on OG Anunoby. And they got Mitchell Robinson stepping all over Joel Embiid. Pause. Come on. Got him throwing a shoulder at Joel, then pass it to Robinson, and then Robinson sticks his foot on Embiid. That's so an offensive foul. Come on. Stop it. There's no way this is a foul on Joel Embiid. The Sixers, they better be the ones challenging this. Wow, now they just called a flagrant on Joel Embiid. What did I say not that long ago? I said that there were going to be two flagrant fouls in the first quarter. One on Kyle Lowry, one on Joel Embiid. And what do we get? A flagrant foul on Kyle Lowry and a flagrant foul on Joel Embiid. What did I say, people? What did Joel Embiid get a flagrant foul for? For fighting in the conversation? Leave this dude Joel Embiid alone, man. Come on. Now we got Mitchell Robinson at the line here to shoot two flagrant free throws. He better miss both of these. Because the Sixers need all the help they can get starting now. First one at the line is no good here for Mitchell Robinson. Second one at the line, also no good here for Mitchell Robinson. We just got to move on, man. Like, seriously. Like, let's get the BS out of here. Just like my guy Mullen's saying. Stop the crying. I don't like the last part of it where he says, let's go to New York. But he's exactly right. Stop the crying and just move on. Please. So Buddy Hield's going to sub into the game here for the 76ers to replace Kyle Lowry. And Nico Batum will enter the game as well to replace Tobias Harris, it looks like. And Novi going to pull up on the shot for two. Can't get it to go. Rebounding here by Oubre. Oubre going to bring it down the floor. Oubre going to lose the ball. And it's picked up by New York and no fouls called. The ball's loose again. Oubre picks it up. Oubre going to drive, going to throw it down. There we go. There we go. Come on, let's go. Let's make a statement out here. Come on. Here we go. The New York Knicks bring it down the floor. It'll be Jalen Brunson doing the job off the pass from Josh Hart and Dante DiVincenzo. Brunson going to go to work from the top. Brunson going to find DiVincenzo out to Josh Hart. Hart going to go out back to work out to Brunson. Brunson going to drive, going to put it up for two on the floater, and gets it to go. Jalen Brunson putting in some tough shots here early on here for New York to get off to a decent start here in the first quarter. Here's Max with the ball looking to respond as he finds Embiid. Embiid going to go to work against Mitchell Robinson. Going to fall on the floor And Mitchell Robinson will be called here for the foul, but it will be a foul on the floor, so it'll just be an inbound pass here for Philly. He needs to be ejected from the game. Dirty play. Let's go Knicks. You know New York's going to win. You need to go to the locker room. Let's go New York. Hey, my man Marlon's very passionate for his team. I respect it. I respect it. Sixers got to make a statement out here. It better be starting right now. But Batum set to inbound here. Inbounds to Embiid. Embiid going to go to work. Embiid going to find Maxey out to Oubre for three. Can't get it to go. Rebound here by Mitchell Robinson. Now Robinson going to bring it down the floor here. Robinson going to find Jalen Brunson, who will flip it over to Anunoby. Going to go back to Robinson, who tries to put in the work, but that's taken away and denied by Buddy Hield. In the hands of Maxey it goes. Maxey going to lay it up for two and can't get the roll. But the foul will be called here against Mitchell Robinson. And Maxey will go to the line here to shoot 2 free throws coming up. Chance to make it a 1-point game. Let's go. Got to stay close with these boys. If it's a close win, I don't care. I don't care what type of win it is, assuming the Sixers can win this game. If they can win this game, I don't care what it's going to be. They can win it close, good. They make it a bit of a blowout by double digits, even better. Which we're not on pace for that right now. First one of the line's good here for Tyrese Maxey. Hey, Marlon, shout out to you for being the Knicks fan I've been here, my guy. Shout out to you for coming through. That's why I like to see, some passionate people being passionate about their team, you know what I'm saying? You see Embiid with that knee brace on. Oh, my gosh. Come on, man. Here's Brunson with the ball. Going to find Josh Hart. Hart going to flip it up to Robinson. And he says, I'm going to put the ball and throw it down on your head. I think it was on Paul Reed, too, which that's crazy. If not on Paul Reed, that was on Buddy Hield. But Oubre going to come through. Going to find Reed, and he'll respond with a two-handed jam of his own. Let's go. Putting in some work here in the paint. Come on. Brunson's going to come through, going to lay it up, and the tough layup here for Jalen Brunson. 76ers will look to respond here. Here come the Sixers as Maxey with the ball. Getting past half court, guarded by Miles McBride, who just entered the game recently. Maxey going to launch a three on the step back and hits it. Massive three for Tyrese. Helping out the team in whatever way he can. Now McBride with the ball here on the inbound. McBride going to go to work. Going to lose the ball. Oubre's going to pick it up for the moment. It's going to stay with Oubre. Now to the hands of Maxey it goes. Maxey coming through. Going to his right. Maxey going to put it up for two. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Reed. Out to Hield. Hield a three. Can't hit it. Rebounded by Josh Hart. But Josh Hart will step out of bounds. And it'll be 76ers basketball. With a minute 40 game remaining here in the first. And I do believe the shot clock is going to reset. But we do have a timeout call by Nick Nurse to talk things over here with his team on how his team wants to go ahead and finish the first quarter. But we got a tie ball game here, ladies and gentlemen, at 24 points apiece with a minute 47 remaining here in the first. The 76ers will look to end off this first quarter strong and have 12 minutes down and 36 more to go. Come on, Sixers. Let's end off this first quarter strong, man. Let's go. Got to do some business here. Come on, man. Let's go. But yeah, man, let's go. Once again, shout out to everyone that's coming in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Whether if you're a Sixers fan, NBA fan, Warriors fan, Knicks fan, whatever fan you guys are, shout out to everyone that's coming up in here in the chat while we have the NFL draft on. Shout out to everyone that's up in here, man. Shout out to everyone supporting. $24 points apiece. The 76ers keeping up the New York Knicks right now. But the Sixers need to continue to put in some work. Because it ain't good. This will not last forever. Kyle Lowry, we need you to get going here in the starting five. We need you to get going. Kelly Oubre off to a nice start. I'd like the start here from Kelly Oubre. Tobias Harris has been decent so far. And Embiid, you just need to be better, man. You got to be better. Drive to the paint if you need to, Joel. I don't need to see Joel Embiid jacking up threes all the time. Embiid needs to drive to the basket and work the inside. Kyle Lowry, we need you to get going and take more than one shot attempt. Maxi, we need you to start catching a little bit of fire, too. And Kelly Oubre, keep doing your thing. Need that bench to wake up. I don't care how many players play on Nick Nurse's rotation. I don't care. However many players play on his rotation, it better work out. But yeah, ladies and gents, we do have a tie ball game here at 24 points apiece. Can the Sixers find a way to get the lead here at the end of the first quarter, or will the New York Knicks start to pull away? This is just a game the Sixers need to win. This is a game they must win. No ifs, ands, or buts. You have to win this game. If you don't win this game, you're not going to win the series. That's just a guarantee. That's just a guarantee. You don't win this game, you're not going to win the series. You find a way to come away with the win here in this game and a win on, I do believe, Sunday is the next game after this. If they can come away with back-to-back wins on tonight and Sunday, that would be really helpful. As we are back on here with the game, Batum with the ball, going to find Hield. Hield going to lay it up for two and gets a little denied here by New York. New York playing lockdown defense here in the paint. And here come the New York Knicks. Josh Hart with the ball, going to flip it out to Robinson. Robinson at the top, going to go to work here against Reed. Robinson going to flip to Brunson. Brunson going to find Robinson again. Robinson going to flip it out to Hart. Hart at the top, going to drive. Hart, the fadeaway shot for two. Can't get to go. Rebounded by Batum and into the hands of Maxey. Here we go. Maxey with the ball, going to bring it down the floor. Maxey around the screen. Maxey going to go to work on the inside. Puts it up for two. Can't get to go. Rebounded by Robinson. And here come the New York Knicks to try to respond. Hart out to McBride. Open for three and got it. Miles McBride trying to make a statement out here for the New York Knicks as one of their top options off the bench so far in this series. As Maxey with the ball is going to find Paul Reed, going to flip to Oubre. Oubre at about the right wing for three and the top. No good. Rebound here by Reed out to Maxey. Maxey going to drive, going to put in the work. The fadeaway shot for two, and it's good. Big time for Tyrese. Sixers down by one with 39.9 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Here we go. Brunson's going to let the ball roll, and we'll now pick it up. Just about as he's ready to cross half court. Brunson going to get shoved out of the way here by Paul Reed. And an inbound pass coming here for New York. A lot of fouls coming early on here for both sides as of right now. But it feels like a lot more coming on the 76ers side, to say the least. Inbound pass set to get in here. It'll be Miles McBride doing the job. Harris to get back into the game here to replace Buddy Hield. And Buddy Hield will head over to the bench. So far, it's been an 8-man rotation here for Nick Nurse. Will he use more of his pieces? Here's Jalen Brunson with the ball. Coming around Maxey. Puts it up for two. And a tough bucket here for Jalen Brunson, who, again, has struggled in this series. Is off to a good start in this one. And now Kelly Oubre with the ball. Maxey saying, let's push the ball up the floor. Maxey directing the entire offense, but Oubre with possession of the basketball. Oubre at the top, now going to the left. Oubre going to drive. Oubre going to put it up for two and is fouled. Let's go. Foul's going to be called on Miles McBride. And Kelly Oubre will step to the charity stripe here to shoot 2 free throws. How many points did Jalen Brunson have here in this first quarter? Jalen Brunson already has 9 points. I mean, can he keep it up, though? Because Jalen Brunson overall in the first 2 games has struggled all series long. First one at the line is good for Kelly Oubre. It is a 2-point game here with 11.1 seconds remaining. Second one at the line is no good for Kelly Oubre, and rebound here by Mitchell Robinson. Out it goes to Jalen Brunson off the pass from Josh Hart. Hart going to now drive, going to put it up for 2. They're going to say a foul was called. Actually, no, they're going to say no foul. They're just going to say that it went off of Kyle Lowry, but Brunson to inbound finds Robinson, taken away by Lowry, who will just launch it. And an opportunity for the Sixers to take the lead is denied on the final shot here of the first quarter by Kyle Lowry as the first quarter comes to a close, where your Philadelphia 76ers will slightly trail the New York Knicks at the end of one with a score of 29-27 in a must-win game here for your Philadelphia 76ers. They will look to regain some momentum here and will look to have an opportunity to regain the lead and hopefully take advantage of what has to be offered here in the second quarter. Yeah, guys, I honestly thought that first quarter was honestly pretty solid for the 76ers, despite being down 2 points right now. I mean, you can't complain with only being down 2 points. I mean, this game could be a lot worse so far. Even when you look at the team stats, ladies and gentlemen, the Sixers have only made 2 3-pointers, and they're 2 for 11, and they're only down by 2 points to the Knicks right now, which is absolutely insane. Mainly the reason for that, I would assume, is probably because of the free throws. Because the Sixers are 5 for 6, the Knicks are 1 for 4. 3 steals by the Sixers, 2 blocks by the Sixers, 10 no blocks for the Knicks, and 2 steals by New York. So far, the Sixers have out-rebounded the Knicks. Overall, at the end of 12-9, and same offensively, 4-0. That's another thing, too. The 76ers need to pick up these offensive rebounds. That's another thing that has to go their way. They need to pick up offensive rebounds. They have to pick up these offensive rebounds. They have to do so. They have to get these offensive rebounds. They must. They must get these offensive rebounds. Like the fact that they're closing out, not allowing New York to get any offensive rebounds. I mean, I'm liking it right now. I like what I'm seeing. On the rebounding aspect, I like what I'm seeing right now. If this team could just shoot the ball a little better and just not turn the ball over and stay away from the fouls, especially for the sake of Joel Embiid, like he needs to not get in foul trouble. He needs to not get in foul trouble. I'm just going to say that right now. Joel Embiid cannot get in foul trouble in this game. He can't. This is a game where Embiid has to play as many minutes as he possibly can. But the second quarter is about to go ahead and get underway here. To start off the second quarter, we're going to have a couple lineup changes here. Cameron Payne and Joel Embiid will both enter the game to replace Kelly Oubre Jr. and Tyrese Maxey. First time we will see Cameron Payne in the playoffs, I do believe. And then for the New York Knicks, Isaiah Hartenstein will re-enter the game here to replace Mitchell Robinson. And looks like Bojan Bogdanovic also entered the game. I'm not even sure when he did, but he must have just came in. Or maybe he came in for the last couple minutes of the first quarter. But here we go. Second quarter is officially underway. Here's Brunson with the ball here for New York, spacing the floor against Nico Batum. Now guarded by Kyle Lowry. Brunson going to come through, going to pump fake, going to flip it out to Bogdanovic, launching a three, and it's cash money here for Bojan Bogdanovic. Sixers will look to respond. They need a massive response here. Here's Cameron Payne with the ball. First time I do believe we are seeing Cameron Payne in the playoffs. Kicks out to Batum, launching a three, and got it. The third three-pointer made here for the 76ers in this one, and just the third three-pointer made as the Sixers are back down by 2, 32-30. There's Brunson with the ball off the pass from Josh Hart out to Bogdanovic for three, can't get to go. Hardenstein tried to put it back, but could not. Rebounding and picked up here by Miles McBride, who will flip it to Jalen Brunson. Brunson going to come through on the inside. Brunson going to flip it out to Hardenstein, going to put it up for two and got it. Tough shot right there by Isaiah Hardenstein. That was a tough shot. But a three ball here for Cameron Payne goes. And Cameron Payne, just like that, bada bing, bada boom. As I do believe this is the first time we are seeing Cameron Payne in the postseason here for Philadelphia. He comes in, knocks down a three just like so. Here's Brunson with the ball. Brunson dancing, driving, working, puts the shot up for two, can't get it to go. Bouncing off the iron, off the window, missed it. Here come the Sixers trying to respond. Harris out to Batum, out to Payne for three. Got it to go. Cameron Payne with back-to-back triples and back-to-back jacks here for the role player. Let's go. The Sixers will regain the lead 36-34. Here comes McBride, going to go to work. Going to find Jalen Brunson. Brunson going to dance around, guarded here by Batum. Brunson coming on the inside. Brunson going to battle, going to put it up for two as Embiid's back in the game early, can't get to go. Rebound here by the Sixers. Here comes Lowry out to Payne. Going to find Joel Embiid, and Embiid backing in, going to kick it out to Harris, who will lay it up. Can't get to go, but a foul will be called here against Jalen Brunson. Yeah. That's what you said. Jalen Brunson will be fouled, called for a foul on the floor. Here we go. Harris set to inbound here. Gets it into Joel Embiid. Going to flip it to Batum. Batum. Guarded here by Bogdanovic. Going to find Harris. Harris going to spin. Going to put it up for two. And with the finger roll, Harris gets it to go. Big time right there from Tobias Harris to put the Sixers back up by 4. 38-34 being the score with 9.5 minutes remaining here in the first half. Brunson going to dance around. Brunson guarded by Batum. Brunson coming on the inside. Going to flip it out to Anunoby, pump fakes. Makes Harris jump. Pulls up on the shot for two, and it's cash money here for OG Anunoby. A lot of weapons here for this New York Knicks team, but the 76ers so far just looking like the better team right now. Payne flips it to Embiid, who puts it up for two, and Embiid is fouled. Going to the charity stripe for two free throws here. And another foul called on guess who, ladies and gentlemen? Yep, Isaiah Hartenstein. Joel Embiid gets sent to the charity stripe here to shoot two free throws. You already have Isaiah Hartenstein complaining and whining at the ref. Wham, wham, wham. Complaining and whining at the ref is Isaiah Hartenstein, man. What do you know? Whoop-de-doo. For you NFL fans out there, Caleb Williams did get selected number 1 overall to the Chicago Bears. The Commanders' pick is in. Joel Embiid to shoot both free throws at the line. Chance to put the team up by 4 points, I do believe. And he does, just like so. They scores 40-36 as he makes both free throws. Here we go. Here's Jalen Brunson with the ball. Brunson going to drive against Batum up the baseline. Brunson going to flip it to Anunoby, who's going to lose the ball out of bounds. Actually, it was blocked by Tobias Harris. But the Knicks will stay with possession of the basketball here. Brunson set to inbound. Brunson going to flip it up to Robinson. Robinson guarded by Embiid, going to flip it back to Brunson. Brunson guarded by Lowry at the top. Brunson going to pull up on the shot for 2 and gets it to go. Tough shot right there from Jalen Brunson. Here we go. Here's Cameron Payne going to try to respond, and Cameron Payne responds with a floater of his own and some authority. 8.5 minutes remain, and the Sixers take a 4-point lead yet again. Here we go. Here's McBride with the ball. McBride going to go to work. 13 points off the bench from the 76ers. A lot of that's coming from Cameron Payne right now. About 8 of the 13 points to be exact. Here's Brunson with the ball. Going to find Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich going to go to work. Driving on the inside. Puts it up. Gets denied. Embiid with the rebound. Out to Harris. Out to Payne. Payne. The sidestep. The three ball. Can't hit it. Rebounded by Harris. Who'll go to work. Put it up for two. Can't hit it. Rebounded by Deuce Miles McBride. Here comes McBride bringing it down the floor. McBride flipping out to Brunson. Wide open for three and got it. You will never get away with the fact that you leave Brunson all alone at the top. You will never, ever do that again. I don't care how much he's struggling. You can't leave him that wide open. There's Payne with the ball, going to flip it to Embiid. Embiid pump faking. Embiid still pump faking. Puts it up for two and a tough shot for Embiid. Says, give me a foul call. He's not going to get it, but he appreciates the bucket. No hoop in the harm here for Joel Embiid. But it is a basket and another point here for Joel. You need him to stay in for as long as it takes. Brunson with the ball, putting up a 2-point shot. Can't get it to go. Rebound here by the Sixers. Here's Lowry with the ball. Going to find Harris. Harris going to work here against Brunson. Harris going to go to the right. Harris around a screen. Coming in. Puts it up for two. Can't get it to go. Rebound here by Bogdanovich. But Bogdanovich can get over to Jalen Brunson. Brunson at the right wing going to drive. Brunson dancing. Brunson on the inside. Flips out to McBride on the outside for three. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Robinson. Out to Bogdanovich launching a three. Can't get it to go. And the rebound will be brought in here by Joel Embiid. Embiid going to come through and going to send Robinson packing. Of course he makes the shot, but a charge is called on Joel. And Embiid's like, you got to be kidding me. He wants another conference with these officials. And I'm not sure if Nick Nurse is going to challenge again. Was Mitchell Robinson set? He didn't look set as he did not look that steady. As of right now, the 76ers are going with a 9-man rotation right now. Cameron Payne off to a good start, too. As of right now for Joel Embiid, that will be 3 fouls on Joel, unless Nick Nurse is looking to challenge the call. But a score update here for this one. The 76ers will have the lead here over the New York Knicks with the score being 44-41 with slightly less than 6.5 minutes remaining here in the first half. Not sure what the foul call is going to, what the call is going to be here, ladies and gentlemen. I think the 76ers are trying to challenge it to a blocking foul on New York because they probably don't think Mitchell Robinson was set in the position, but the Knicks are probably thinking differently. Let's just get the game back on, man, please. This is just a game the Sixers need to win. All right, guys, for my NFL draft people, the New England Patriots are about ready to go ahead and select with the 3rd overall pick. And the New England Patriots select Drake May, quarterback out of UNC. Drake May goes to Bill Belichick and the New England Patriots. It looks like they're going to go ahead and call an offensive foul here on Joel Embiid. That's already going to be his 3rd of the first half. Here goes McBride with the ball, going to find OG Anunoby, who will flip it over to Mitchell Robinson. As we are back with the game, Robinson with the ball, going to find Miles McBride. McBride going to come on the inside, going to kick it out to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich pump faking, fade away on the shot for 2, and can't get it to go. Robinson trying to put it back, gets denied, but gets the rebound, kicks it out to DiVincenzo, who will be fouled here on the play by Cameron Payne. And an inbound pass coming here for New York. And then we're looking at an opportunity here at potentially a 1-point game or potentially to tie it up as Bogdanovich launches a 3, can't get it to go, but is fouled once again. This time it'll be a foul called here on Kelly Oubre. Come on, Sixers. We need to really put shots in here. You guys stop fouling too. Y'all need to stop fouling. Y'all really need to stop fouling, man. Like, this needs to stop, like, right now. Sick and tired of everybody just fouling after fouling after fouling. First one at the line is good for Bojan Bogdanovich. Second one at the line is no good here for Bojan Bogdanovich. We'll be showing the 3rd one here in just a couple moments. Game 3 is on Friday, set for you guys on this Friday 3-game slate. The Bucks and Pacers will match up at 5:30. The Clippers and Mavericks will match up at 8 o'clock. And the Timberwolves and the Phoenix Suns will match up at 10:30 p.m. all Eastern time. Here's Joel Embiid with the ball. Embiid going to flip it back to Payne. Payne going to drive, going to lay it up for 2. Can't get it to go. Embiid coming away with the rebound, and Embiid is fouled. Embiid going to go to the charity stripe here to shoot 2 free throws with an opportunity to give this team what potentially could be a 3-point lead with 5:40 remaining here in the first half. Embiid needs to make both free throws here. He's the anchor on this team. Embiid needs to help us out. First one at the line's no good. Come on, Joe. Come on, Joe. You got to be better than that. Got to pick it up, Joe. Come on. So first one at the line is no good for Joel Embiid, but the second one is true. Embiid with 11 points and 5 boards, shooting the ball 3 of 5 from the field. Here's Bogdanovich with the ball, going to flip it over to Miles McBride. McBride going to come through. McBride putting the moves on. Past Cameron Payne, puts it up for 2 and hits it. Tough shot for Miles McBride right there, getting right past Cameron Payne. Speaking of Cameron Payne, he has the ball, and Cameron Payne going to take it coast to coast, but a goaltending violation is called against New York. Tom Thibodeau whining and screaming at the ref like he wants to go back and look at it. Wah, wah, wah. And Tom Thibodeau is probably going to go ahead and try a challenge. Joe Williams, Jane Daniels, and Drake May 1, 2, 3. Hey, man, we just talked about that. Jeff, here's the thing. I got my guys over at East Coast Gridiron on. I got I got East Coast Gridiron on watching the draft. So as I'm kind of going through the game and as we get through each commercial break, I can pay attention to what's going on with the NFL draft as well as I'm switching back between tabs here. The Cardinals pick is in for all my NFL fans out there. The Cardinals pick is in. I would fully anticipate, honestly, that this is Marvin Harrison Jr., and yes, it is. Marvin Harrison Jr., the former Biletnikoff Award winner and former wide receiver out of Ohio State, gets chosen by the Arizona Cardinals. And the Arizona Cardinals will now have their new wide receiver number 1. The Los Angeles Chargers will be coming up next with the 5th pick here, and that will put the Chargers on the clock. If they're looking to go offensive line, you could probably say that the Chargers could go with Notre Dame offensive tackle Joe Alt. Could probably go there. Or they could go with a true wide receiver with Keenan Allen and Mike Williams both being gone. This is controller's down his back, but he's still blocked. He's in the chat now. Your mods, if any of my mods are up in here, please go ahead and or rather whoever blocked my guy Easy Controls down out of any one of the mods, please go ahead and unblock him out of where he's at right now. If you can find his channel, please go ahead and unblock him from the chat, whoever blocked him. As we get the replay here with Cameron Payne, it looks really close, if I'm being completely honest. But we do have a successful challenge. It was a block by Bojan Bogdanovic. It was a block by Bojan Bogdanovic, and New York will retain possession of the basketball here. As Anunoby will come through, put the shot up for 2, and will put it in through the hole. And the New York Knicks will regain the lead with 4:45 remaining here in the first half. Here's Payne with the ball. Payne, guarded by Anunoby, going to flip it to Embiid. Embiid, going to go to work. Embiid, jabbing. Embiid, going to put the shot up for 2 and hits it. Massive for Joel. Let's go. We need Joel Embiid to anchor this team, but we need a supporting cast as well. Let's go. Joel Embiid with 13 points and 7 points in the quarter. There's Josh Hart going to find Anunoby. Anunoby going to drive, going to throw it up and throw it down with 2 grown man hands for the jam. For back-to-back baskets here for OG Anunoby. Here's Maxey with the ball, going to bring it down the other end. Guarded by Anunoby once again. Maxey going to his left, going to find Embiid. Embiid going to work against Mitchell Robinson. Embiid going to fade away on the shot for 2 and hits it. And speaking of back-to-back baskets, it's now back-to-back baskets here for Joel Embiid. OG Anunoby and Joel Embiid each with back-to-back baskets here from inside. And Mitchell Robinson walking towards the bench, limping, as we got a timeout here called by Tom Thibodeau. With this game tied at 49 points apiece, the Sixers staying competitive with this New York Knicks team. That's what you want to see, hopefully, for the entire way this game goes on. You want to see this the entire way. But you especially need to see the Sixers pulling out this W. You got to see them pulling out this W. Let's go. Game's tied at 49 points apiece, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go here. Come on. What we're talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Way to go to work. Way to go to work. Way to go to work here. Tie this game up at 49. Come on. Stay close and competitive with this Knicks team. Let's go. I wonder who the Chargers will take with the fifth pick. I'm not sure what direction they're going to go in. They might honestly go wide receiver. I'm not kidding. I could see them going Roma Dunze. I forget what. There's like a couple guys on the board that could go. There's like a couple guys on the board that could go to Los Angeles. Roma Dunze, I know, can go to the Chargers. Here we go. Inbound passes in. Josh Hart with the ball. Going to find Mitchell Robinson as we're back to NBA basketball. Brunson's going to put it up. Denied by Batum, who wanted to try to keep him in play. Says he's trying, but we can't see his chat. He said someone named Charles did it. Oh, Charles Adderley. Charles Adderley. If he gets in the chat, Beverlyn, let him know to unblock him. If he gets in the chat, let him know to unblock. Let him know to unblock him. As the shot here for Jalen Brunson is good here from three-point range. And the Sixers will look to get an opportunity right back. Brunson doing really good in this game after struggling in the first two games. As Embiid with the ball. Embiid going to drive, going to work against Robinson, going to put it up for two. Can't get it to go, but Embiid will be fouled here on the play by Mitchell Robinson. And Embiid will be sent to the charity stripe here to shoot two free throws with an opportunity to once again make this a one-point game. So Beverlyn champion, in order to go ahead and have ease up controllers down, get back into commenting in the chat, Charles Adderley would have to unblock him. We need to stop fouling. Yeah, that's going to be the only problem. Especially in a playoff series, that is never easy. First one at the line is good for Joel Embiid. Pick is in for the Chargers here for my NFL fans. Chargers might either take Malik Neighbors or Roma Dunze. Second one at the line is good for Joel Embiid as well. Here we go. There's Josh Hart with the ball. Josh Hart going to cross half court here. Josh Hart going to look. Going to find Jalen Brunson. Brunson looking, coming on the inside. Brunson with the fadeaway shot here for two. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Tobias Harris. And here come the Sixers, who are down by one with less than 3 minutes to go. Harris going to find Embiid, who tries to put it up. The ball will go out of bounds, and it will stay with the Sixers. 17 seconds on the shot clock. 2:51 remaining here in the first half. Foul trouble here on both sides. Isaiah Hartenstein and Mitchell Robinson, each with 3 fouls apiece. And then Joel Embiid also with 3 fouls as well. So all centers in foul trouble early on here for both sides. Embiid with the ball here for the Sixers off the inbound from Maxey. Embiid going to go look. Embiid going to spin. Embiid looking, dancing, pump faking. Embiid putting it up for two. Can't get it to go. Brunson keeps the ball in play. And it will be into the hands of Dante DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo going to flip it to Brunson. Brunson standing at the logo, coming on the inside, finding DiVincenzo. Going to flip it out to Josh Hart, who will put it up for two and get it to go. Tough shot right there from Josh Hart to increase the lead up to 3. And Maxey trying to respond with a 3, can't do so. Rebound here by Josh Hart, who will bring it down the floor. Hart out to DiVincenzo for 3. Air mails it. It'll be off of the hands of Precious Achiuwa, and it's going to go with the Sixers with less than 2 minutes left here in the first half. And a timeout also will be called here by Nick Nurse to talk things over here with his team. For my NFL fans out there, the Los Angeles Chargers select offensive tackle Joe Alt out of Notre Dame. A little shocked they didn't go Malik Neighbors or Roma Dunze. But hey, at the end of the day, it is what it is. Ladies and gents, we do have an updated score here for you on the Sixers-Knicks game. The New York Knicks will lead the 76ers with less than 2 minutes to go here in the first half, with the score now being 54-51, favoring the road team in the New York Knicks. A must-win game for the 76ers in order to make this get back to a competitive series. Trying to run two things at once here, man. Trying to run two things at once. But again, ladies and gents, under 2 minutes remaining here. The 76ers trailing the New York Knicks by 3. The Sixers need to put something together here. Inbound passes in from Batum to Maxey. Maxey will bring it down the floor. Maxey in the cross half court. Going to be guarded here by OG Anunoby. Maxey going to his right. Maxey driving, lays it up, gets denied by Achua. So get that weak stuff out of here as Precious Achua enters the game, I do believe, for the first time. Or rather, entered the game. He actually entered the game a while ago for Mitchell Robinson. So with Hartenstein in foul trouble, they did not go to Isaiah Hartenstein. They went to Precious Achua. They have 3 really good centers on their team. I'm not even going to lie. Their team is stacked in terms of their centers. Inbound passes in from Batum to Maxey. Maxey falls to the floor. With a minute 44 to go, a foul will be called against Josh Hart. But it looks like the Knicks will be out of fouls to give here in the first half. So Tyrese Maxey will be sent to the charity stripe here to shoot 2 free throws with an opportunity to make this once again a 1-point game. First one on the line for Tyrese Maxey is good. Come on, Sixers. We got to make this a game again, man. Come on. Second one on the line for Tyrese Maxey is good. Let's go. 1-point game here. 54-53 with a minute 44 left in the first half. The clock continues to wind down. Maxey off to a rough start in this one. 9 points, 2 of 8 from the field, 4 of 4 from the line. Brunson with the ball. Going to flip it out to Josh Hart. Hart. Going to have a look. Going to find DiVincenzo. Packs it. Dante DiVincenzo pointing it up and in through the hole here for 2. The clock will continue to wind down here. Maxey looking, guarded by Achua, now drives. Maxey puts it up and puts it through the hole. Big time for Tyrese. Massive shot. It is a 1-point game with less than a minute to go here in the first half. One-point game, 50 seconds. The time is winding down. Here's Brunson with the ball. Brunson going to flip it out to Josh Hart for 3. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by the Knicks. OG Anunoby with the ball. Going to back in. Going to flip it out to Achua. Losing it. Getting it back in play. Out to Anunoby. Anunoby coming through. Fading away on the shot for 2. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo will wait. DiVincenzo standing on the outside. DiVincenzo coming through. DiVincenzo puts it up and puts it through the hole. A lot of Knicks fans in attendance, and they're all happy about it. Less than 10 seconds remaining here in the first half. Here's Maxey with the ball. Going to the left. Maxey the fadeaway for three. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by DiVincenzo. And that is how the first half here will come to a close. The shot is not going to count for Josh Hart. But both teams will head back to the locker rooms as the first 24 minutes here have expired. But a massive one-handed tomahawk here from Dante DiVincenzo to end off the half in terms of the scoring. And my goodness, it was lethal over Maxey and Embiid to get out of my way. But that's how the first half will come to a close here, ladies and gentlemen, as the Philadelphia 76ers at the end of the first half will be down to the New York Knicks, with the score being 58-55, favoring the road team here once again. And ladies and gents, on that note, we have approached halftime with a 3-point game here in the Wells Fargo Center. There you go, ladies and gents. There is your halftime score. The New York Knicks lead the Philadelphia 76ers 58-55. The Orlando Magic are absolutely destroying the Cleveland Cavaliers here in Game 3. Seriously, this is insane. But ladies and gents, on that note, we're going to go ahead and go over the first half stats here. Then we're going to go ahead and take the halftime break here like we always do here on the channel. So starting it off here on the New York Knicks side, Jalen Brunson, who was struggling in the first couple games, is not struggling here and is leading the New York Knicks right now so far in the first half with 17 points, a rebound, and 5 assists. OG Anunoby following it up with a first half performance of 11 points, 2 rebounds, and an assist, as well as a steal and a block each. Following it up here for the New York Knicks is Isaiah Hartenstein, who ends off the first half with 8 points and 2 rebounds, despite working on three personal fouls. Josh Hart following it up with a first half performance of 5 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists, and a steal. Dante DiVincenzo following it up with a first half performance of 5 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. Bojan Bogdanovic following it up with a first half performance of 5 points, a rebound, and a block off the bench. Miles McBride also following it up with 5 points, but also following it up with 2 rebounds and an assist. And then rounding it off here for the New York Knicks side is Mitchell Robinson, who ends off the first half with 2 points and is actually the team's leading rebounder with 7 rebounds. And that'll end off the first half stats here for the New York Knicks. Now over to the Philadelphia 76ers side now, as Joel Embiid so far is leading the way here for the Philadelphia 76ers, despite working on 3 personal fouls. Joel Embiid ends off the first half with 17 points, 5 rebounds, and an assist, while working on 3 personal fouls, like I said before. Tyrese Maxey struggling here in the first half, shooting-wise, 3 of 10 from the field, 1 of 4 from three-point range, but ends off the first half with 11 points, 2 rebounds, and an assist, as well as a steal. Kelly Oubre following up with a first half performance of 8 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists, as well as a steal. Cameron Payne off the bench following it up with a first half performance of 8 points and an assist, as well as a block. Tobias Harris following up with a first half performance of 6 points, 4 rebounds, and a block. Nico Batum with 3 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and a block off the bench. And then rounding it off here for the Philadelphia 76ers side is Paul Reed, who ends off the first half with 2 points, 2 rebounds, and an assist to end off the first half stats here for your Philadelphia 76ers. Now over to the team stats now, as the New York Knicks are currently shooting the ball 48% from the field, to the Philadelphia 76ers 44.2%. The New York Knicks are currently shooting the ball 50% from three-point range to the Philadelphia 76ers 29.4%. The Philadelphia 76ers are currently shooting the ball 85.7% from the free throw line, shooting the ball 12 of 14 to the New York Knicks 42.9%, shooting the ball 3 of 7. The New York Knicks are slightly overall out-rebounding the Philadelphia 76ers 21-20, and then slightly doing the same thing on the offensive glass 7-6. The New York Knicks also out-assisting the 76ers in the first half 15-9. The Sixers with more steals than the New York Knicks 3-2. Blocks also goes in favor of the Philadelphia 76ers 5-3. The turnover battle, however, favors the New York Knicks at the end of the first half 4-3. Points in the paint also favors the New York Knicks at the end of the first half 30-20. And a total of 17 personal fouls called, with 10 fouls called on the New York Knicks and 7 fouls called on the Philadelphia 76ers, with 2 of those 7 fouls being called for flagrants. 1 on Kyle Lowry and 1 on Joel Embiid. And ladies and gents, on that note, that is how the first half stats here will come to an end here in this one. The 76ers will look to go ahead and bounce back here in the second half, and we'll look to hope to get on the board, and we'll also hope to go ahead and win Game 3 of this first-round series against a really tough and competitive New York Knicks team. And also, shout out to everyone that supported in the first half, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see the same in the second half, as we already have 10 likes on the stream. Shout out to all you guys for coming through and supporting on this night. Shout out to everyone that's coming through, tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate every single one of you guys that have supported me in the first half. 10 likes already. If we go ahead and win this game, you already know we're playing the song twice if we can just win this game. If we win this game, we're going to go ahead and play the song twice, ladies and gentlemen. But ladies and gents, in the meantime, though, we're going to go ahead and take the halftime break here like we always do here on the channel. Finally decided to go ahead and get the halftime break background back here. Finally, I forgot the last couple times, but it is what it is. And ladies and gents, like I said before, we're going to go ahead and take the halftime break here like we always do on the channel. Y'all pretty much know how this works, ladies and gents. Go get a snack, go get a drink, go to the bathroom, do whatever you guys need to do in order to get ready for the second half of this game between the New York Knicks and the Philadelphia 76ers here in Game 3. And ladies and gents, we're going to take the halftime break, but before I go ahead and play the music, let's go ahead and hear a quick sponsor from our let's go ahead and take a quick moment to shout out our newest sponsor of the channel here in Slimmin. And ladies and gents, on that note, I will see y'all back here for the second half.
Your wallet is always in danger. Criminals can scan and hack your information without you even knowing. Worse yet, it's bulky and disorganized. But not anymore, because Slim is in. Introducing Slim Mint, an ultra-thin RFID blocking wallet that keeps your cards and cash protected. Slim Mint uses RFID blocking technology to prevent thieves from scanning your wallet and stealing your info.
Having your information stolen is a nightmare, but with Slim Mint, I know I'm protected.
With money clips, cash can easily fall out, but Slim Mint locks shut, so your cards and money stay securely in place. Then just press the button to release the lock. Slim Mint is ergonomically designed to optimize space and keep your belongings organized. It has a built-in cash clip and a flexible outer band to securely fit your business cards and your extra cash. Even with everything you see here in the Slim Mint, it's still ultra-thin. Bulky wallets are uncomfortable, but the Slim Mint is so compact it fits in your pocket. Plus, it keeps everything easy to access. Say goodbye to bent cards and damaged magnetic strips. Slim Mint keeps them protected. It's crush-resistant and can take a real beating. Similar wallets sell for over $150, but you won't pay even half that. Call Global Shop Direct or go online now to get Slim Mint for this low price and check out our 5 easy monthly payments. But wait, order right now and we'll double the offer. That's right, buy one and get one more. That's one for you and a bonus one for gifting too. Plus, Slim Mint is also available in a genuine leather outer shell design. You can upgrade to the new deluxe leather edition when you order today. Slim Mint will keep your cards organized, easy to find, and safe. Plus, it comes with Global Shop Direct's 30-day money-back guarantee. Order Slim Mint or upgrade to the Slim Mint Deluxe Leather Edition and get this special buy one, get one more offer when you order from Global Shop Direct today.
All right, guys, let me know if y'all can hear me now. I took the headset off. Let me know if y'all can hear me now. As we are back with the game here, as Kyle Lowry with the ball going to get over to Joel Embiid. We'll try to find Kyle Lowry again. The ball will go out of bounds, and it will go with New York. Y'all can hear me? Okay, good. Thank you, everyone. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Yeah, I'm not sure what's up with the headphones. I know I clicked on a wired headset, and I'm not sure why the audio wasn't working. And the New York Knicks are going to respond here with a two-pointer here. Looks like by Isaiah Hartenstein. I'm trying to roll up the wire here again on these headphones. As a two-point shot here for Joel Embiid is good to retie this game here at 66. Let's go. We go back and forth here with this game, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Come on. Here we go. Jalen Brunson with the ball. Going to find Isaiah Hartenstein. Going to get it over to DiVincenzo. Launching a three. Misses the shot. It'll be Sixers basketball. Let's go. That is massive. That is massive. Let's go here. Come on. Here we go. Here's Tyrese Maxey with the ball. Going to lose it. Going to get the ball back. Going to put it up for two. Can't get it to go. Rebounding here by New York. Here come the Knicks. Here comes Josh Hart, who puts it up, misses the layup. Here's Embiid on the rebound. Back to Maxey with the two-handed jam. And we'll put the 76ers on top. 68-66. Here we go. Here's Brunson with the ball. Brunson with 7:20 remaining. Brunson going to launch a three. Can't get to go. Rebound here by Joel. Into the hands of Maxey. Here we go. Maxey going to go to his left. Maxey looking. Finds his man in Joel Embiid. Embiid back to Maxey. Running that pick and roll. Maxey, a deep three. Got it to go. Tyrese Maxey from 27 feet out. Puts it up and in through the hole. And a timeout called here by New York and Tom Thibodeau. Your 76ers now with a 5-point lead here over the New York Knicks. Now with the score being 71-66, favoring the hometown team here in Philadelphia. Let's go, ladies and gents. Good start to the second half. Good start. That's what we're talking about. Says these are controllers down. My humble apologies. You were blocked by mistake. Says bring him back. I can't from my end. I'll have to. I'm not sure if. Can you unblock controller down? What stream was it where all the spammers were in? Charles, what stream was it that all the spammers were in? Was that game 1 or was that game 2? That was game 2, right? Charles, remind me, was that game 2 or was that game 1? Okay, he says game 2. Okay. Because I'm on the Charles, I'm on the game 2. I'm on the game 2 live stream right now, and as of right now, I can't see it. I don't see the point. And I hate to go back through the entire stream. I feel like it had to be in game 1 because usually when you get a lot of viewers, you usually get a lot of views on the channel. You usually do. It might have been from game 1. Here we go. Inbound passes in, and here comes Jalen Brunson with the ball down the floor. Brunson going to find Dante DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo going to flip it over to Josh Hart, going to get over to Jalen Brunson, going to find Isaiah Hartenstein. And Mitchell Robinson will not return as we do get the injury update. There's Josh Hart launching a shot from the mid-range. Can't get it to go. Max coming away with the rebound. And Anunoby will be fouling Tyrese Maxey. Charles, I'm still trying to find it, my guy. It says that live chat replay is not available for this video, referring to game 1. Here we go. Here's Max with the ball here for the Sixers. And another foul called here on New York. This one going to be called on Jalen Brunson. Come on, Sixers. Let's increase the lead, man. Let's go. Maxey to inbound, finds Embiid. Embiid faking the handoff to Maxey. Embiid going to go to work. Embiid going to find Harris. Harris with the baseline. Loses it. I'll stay with Philadelphia. It was originally blocked by Isaiah Hartenstein. Maxey set to inbound here for the 76ers. Maxey inbounds to Lowry, who puts it up and puts it in. Nice little short play right there from Maxey to Lowry. The two guards connecting on a massive play. Here's Brunson with the ball. Around a screen from Josh Hart. And get back to as Brunson going to kick it out to Josh Hart, who's going to lay it up and lay it in. Josh Hart has been really good in this series. Gets another shot to go. 8 of 11 are the 76ers from the field in the quarter. The Knicks are 5 of 11. Here's Maxey going to kick it out to Lowry, who fakes it. Kicks it out to Embiid from the top of the key for 3 and gets it to go. Joel Embiid responded with some authority out here. And his first 3 made of the game. Here we go. Here's Brunson with the ball. Joel Embiid with 7 points already here in the second half. As Brunson goes to work, puts it up for 2. Can't get to go. But a foul will be called on Tyrese Maxey, sending Jalen Brunson to the charity stripe here to shoot 2. Come on, man. We got to take this win here on our home floor. We have to get this win. Josh Hart's been really good in the series, but has really struggled tonight so far. 4 of 10 from the field is Josh Hart. He is also 1 of 4 from 3. First one at the line is good for Jalen Brunson. $76-69 currently your score with 5:20 remaining. Second one at the line is good for Jalen Brunson. 76-70 now being the score. Brunson with 23 points, 9 of 18 from the field, and 7 assists. Maxey with the ball, going to flip it behind the back to Embiid. Another 3. Back-to-back triples for Joel Embiid from 25 feet out. Massive job right there by Joel. Here's Brunson going to get it. It's a Hardenstein who will throw it down. Isaiah Hardenstein responding with some authority here for New York. There's Maxey again. Maxey looking. Maxey going to spin. Maxey looking. Flips to Embiid. Embiid guarded by Hardenstein looking for the hat trick in the second half. And Embiid with his 3rd consecutive three-pointer in the second half, and I do believe overall. Let's go. Brunson out to Josh Hart, launching a 3 and got it for the response. Josh Hart says, let's go. Let's put some energy into this game. Here we go. Here's Maxey now with the ball. Maxey going to his right. Maxey dancing. Maxey going to kick it out to Lowry. Lowry, another triple. Got it to go! Kyle Lowry. And it's a 3-point city here and a 3-point party here in Philadelphia. Here's Jalen Brunson with the ball. Brunson going to his right. Brunson going to drive, going to put it up for 2 and got it. Jalen Brunson responding here with the 2-pointer of his own. Here come the Sixers crossing half court. Maxey, going to have a look here. Maxey coming on the inside. Maxey back to the outside, going to flip it to Embiid. Embiid backing in, out to Maxey. Maxey a triple. Shortens it, rebounded by Anunoby. And here come the Knicks. Anunoby going to drive. Anunoby going to kick it out to Hart. Launching a 3 and got it. Tough shot right there from Josh Hart. 85-80 your score. The 76ers still leading the Knicks. As Larry with the ball brought it down the floor. The Knicks are trying to say that Kyle Lowry traveled, but either it's just a timeout called by Nick Nurse or there was actually a foul called against New York. We'll find out after the commercial break. The score now being 85-80, favoring the hometown team here in the Philadelphia 76ers. All right, after I change this, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can unblock these controllers down. I'm going to see if I can do it. See if it gives me chat replay access from my phone because it's not giving me it on the laptop. Sorry about that, guys. Did not have an opportunity to go ahead and unblock our man. These controllers down. We will. I'll hopefully do it after this stream, though. I'll hope to do it after the stream. As Embiid comes through, drives in, lays it in with the finger roll once again. Joel Embiid putting in some work out here. Fighting him for his life. 32 points for Embiid, 15 in the quarter. Here comes Josh Hart, who will lay it up and cannot lay it in. Rebounding here by Kelly Oubre. And here come the Sixers as Embiid has the ball in his hands. Embiid flipping out to Oubre, launching a 3 and got it to go. Kelly Oubre Jr., let's go. That's what we're talking about. It says, let's go. Crowd get hyped. Come on, Sixer fans, let's go. Here we go. There's Jalen Brunson with the ball, going to bring it down the floor. Brunson going to dribble against Batum. Brunson going to come through. Brunson going to lay it up and going to lay it in. Tough two-pointer right there from Jalen Brunson, and it's back to an 8-point game. Sixers can increase that lead, though, as Cameron Payne will bring the ball down the floor. As I do believe he is the team's point guard. Nah, it's Maxey, but Payne's bringing it down the floor, though. Payne, the step-back three, and a massive three from Cameron Payne. Let's go. That is massive. That's right. Cameron Payne knows what's up. Way to give him a chance, Nick Nurse. Way to give this man a chance. Here we are. Jalen Brunson with the ball. Brunson going to his left, guarded by Maxey. Brunson coming through. Brunson driving, spinning. Brunson pump faking, puts it up for two, and a tough shot from Jalen Brunson results in 2 points plus the foul, and he'll head to the charity stripe here to shoot one more. With a minute 21 remaining here in the third. Tough shot here from Jalen Brunson, working against Tyrese Maxey. Brunson's going to put the shot up for two and gets it to go. Or rather, Brunson's going to put up the free throw and puts it in to complete the three-point play. Here we go. Here come the Sixers looking to respond. Jalen Brunson having one of his better nights, and it was a time for Jalen Brunson to wake up. Here we go. There's Cameron Payne with the ball. Payne going to drive, going to flip it to Embiid. Embiid says, give me that, Josh Hart. Embiid going to oop it up to Oubre, and Oubre puts it up and puts it down for the tip shot. Massive play right there from the 76ers. 40 points scored in the quarter for the home team in this quarter. Here we go. Brunson with the ball here, guarded by Batum. Brunson going to his left. Brunson going to dart it over to Hardenstein, who will work against Embiid. Going to flip it out to Anunoby. Anunoby going to try to put it up. Can't do so. Gets out to Hardenstein for two and is denied by the rim as it swirls the iron. Maxey, a deep three. Can't connect. Rebounded by Oubre out to Payne. Out to Embiid, who's double teamed. Now guarded by Hardenstein. Embiid says, get out of my way. As Embiid hands it off to Maxey. Maxey looking, flips it out. Embiid, another triple. Got it. Joel Embiid with his fourth triple here of the third quarter. Let's go. There's a reason why this man is the best player on the floor. He's not even bothered by that knee. He's not even bothered right now. He's 4 of 6 from three-point range after starting 0 for 2. McBride going to try to respond here for New York. Gets denied by the rim. Off the iron and off the window it goes. It'll be denied here by the Sixers as the shot misses. And with 0.3 of a second remaining, the ball stay in possession here of the New York Knicks. Jalen Brunson set to inbound here. Going to inbound against Maxey. Going to put it in play. The ball will go out of bounds as the Knicks never had a chance to get a shot up. And that is how the third quarter will come to a close. And a massive third quarter here for your Philadelphia 76ers as they will lead the New York Knicks by double digits this time around, with the score being 98-85. The 76ers will look to win Game 3 and make this a competitive series here once again. That's what I'm talking about right there, man. Come on. The Broncos drafted Bo Nix. Holy cow. Bo Nix gets selected. Oh, snap. Bo Nix got selected in the first round. A lot of people said that Bo Nix was going to go on day 2, which is honestly crazy because Bo Nix was probably second. I do believe he was second in the Heisman voting from this past season. And he had a breakout season at Oregon, too, if you guys remember. For all my college football people out there. But, guys, let me go ahead and try to unblock these controllers down again. I'm going to be right back. All right, guys, I couldn't figure out a way to go ahead and unblock our guy, ease up controllers down. So, yes, we extend A.J. Brown before the draft. Yes, sir. So, thanks for trying. Hey, Beverlin, just hit up ease up controllers down. Just tell him to make a new account because I can't figure out how to unblock him. Because the live stream doesn't give me access to go back into the live chat, unfortunately. So just hit him up and let him know to just make a whole new account. I mean, it sucks, honestly, but he's going to have to do that in order to get back in the chat. Hey, Beverlin, I appreciate it. I try my hardest, Beverlin. I'm not even going to lie. I'm still learning YouTube, you know. I'm still learning it. So it's still a little bit of a learning curve for me. But the fourth quarter has officially gotten underway here, ladies and gentlemen. Tobias Harris set to do the inbound here, or rather it's going to be Cameron Payne, actually, as the ball did go out of bounds here off New York, and it'll be into the possession of the 76ers. Here's Cam Payne with the ball, going to launch a three. Can't get to fall, but it's not going to matter regardless here, as apparently an offensive foul is called here against Philadelphia. It's going to be against Paul Reed. Come on, Paul. Can't be doing that. That's only the sixth turnover, though, by the 76ers. So not a lot of turnovers in this game, as Precious Achiuwa will come through and throw down a two-handed thunderous throwdown here to make it an 11-point game once again. So I can understand that. We'll back to the game. I got you, Beverlin. Hey, just let me know to make a whole new account because I don't know how to unblock him when there's no chat access. As Maxey with the ball here for the Sixers. Maxey going to lay it up here for two, and Maxey gets it to go. Tough shot for Tyrese. Here we go. There's Josh Hart with the ball. Hart going to his right at the top of the key, guarded by Harris. Josh Hart going to go to work. And a personal foul will be called on the floor against Cameron Payne. The New York Jets, just so you guys know, for my NFL draft people, they select Olu Fashanu out of Penn State. The Denver Broncos selected Brock Bowers as well as Jalen Brunson launching a three, cannot get it to go. Rebounding here by the 76ers. The New Orleans Saints are on the clock here for the NFL draft as well. Here's Maxey with the ball. Tries to get to Batum. The ball will go into the backcourt. It will go off of Bojan Bogdanovic. It will stay with Philadelphia, believe it or not. Believe it or not, it will stay with the Sixers as you see Bojan Bogdanovic grabbing that left wrist where he does have some sort of brace on it, but here's Maxey. Maxey going to his left around a Paul Reed screen. Maxey going to fade away on the shot for two. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic going to lose it. But it's going to be a travel. And you can't do that. Let's go. Take advantage, boys. We have 13. Come on. Less than 10.5 minutes left. Let's go win this game. Brock Bowers is gone. Yeah, that sucks, man. That sucks, man. But here we go. There's Maxey with the ball. Maxey going to put it up for two, and Maxey gets it in. Tough shot for Tyrese. From 9 feet out, gets it to go. Here we go. Here comes Brunson, though. Brunson guarded by Batum, going to spin. Brunson driving, lays it up, and somehow in the world puts it in and is going to come away with the end one opportunity as well, with the foul being called on Nico Batum. There's a tough shot here from Jalen Brunson. Tough layup, tough basket, and the foul call as well. Come on, man. Let's go. I hope the Eagles do something special with the 22nd pick. And the free throw is going to be missed here by Jalen Brunson. The rebound is going to be picked up by Miles McBride, but he can't finish the play. But Nico Batum is going to come away here with the rebound on the defensive side. And Cameron Payne now with possession of the basketball here. Here's Payne with the ball. Payne going to give it up to Paul Reed. Reed going to work against Achiuwa. Reed going to hand it off to Maxey. Maxey going to try to lay it up and gets denied. Rebound here by New York. Here comes Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich going to his right, going to kick it out to McBride for three. Got it. And the New York Knicks are not going away. They are down 10 with under 9.5 minutes left. Payne with the ball. Going to work here against Brunson. Payne going to his left. Payne trying to find a man in the corner, and nobody puts their hands on. Nobody was ready for the pass. And another turnover here by the Sixers. Here's Brunson with the ball. Going to find Josh Hart, who goes up, puts it in, but they are not going to count it in shooting motion. They're going to call it a foul on the floor. I think they're also going to count this against Cameron Payne. But Cameron Payne's been really good for the Sixers. He has been really good for Philadelphia tonight. Inbound pass here is in from Jalen Brunson to Miles McBride. Back to Brunson. Brunson going to go to work here. Brunson going to drive. Going to lose the ball. It's going to go off of. Looks like it's going to go off the Sixers out of bounds. It's going to stay with New York as Brunson inbounds here. Set to inbound to Achua. Achua over to McBride. McBride going to go to work and put the shot up for two. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Tobias Harris. And Toby will bring it down the floor. Toby coming on the inside. Tobias spinning, fading. And Tobias Harris can't hit it. Paul Reed can't rebound it either. Brunson gets sent packing out of bounds. And a loose ball foul called against Paul Reed and another turnover by the Sixers. This is not what you want. This is the wrong time for this. You cannot give the New York Knicks any breathing room. There is no time for any breathing room whatsoever. There is no time for this. Cameron Payne's been really nice off the bench, too. 4 of 7 from the field, 3 of 4 from three-point range. He's been nice. Kelly Oubre, you just need to get more shot attempts in, honestly. It's Maxey and Embiid who are obviously carrying the torch. Tobias Harris is nowhere to be seen. Kyle Lowry's set to get back into the game here for the Sixers. I'm not sure who Kyle Lowry replaced. I can probably know it depending on who is in off the floor. So it looks like Kyle Lowry did replace Tyrese Maxey. As Brunson comes through, puts the shot up, can't get to go. Rebound here by Paul Reed. Now Kyle Lowry will have possession of the basketball. Here's Lowry going to go to work against Brunson. Now against Achua. Lowry going to kick it out to Harris. Out in the corner. Harris flips out to Payne. Payne over to Reed. Reed going to go to work. Reed going to put it up for two. Gets denied. But they're going to say a foul is going to be called against Josh Hart. And this will send Paul Reed to the charity stripe here to shoot 2 free throws. Elise Fuaga goes to the New Orleans Saints. The offensive tackle out of Oregon State. So we are currently at the Colts pick here at pick number 15 for the NFL draft. First one at the line, by the way, was no good for Paul Reed. Second one he does make. Let's go. This is a good time for Paul Reed to hopefully get some more playing time out here. But Joel Embiid's probably going to get right back into the game. Brunson with the ball is going to give back to Hardenstein. Back to over to Brunson. Brunson going to drive, going to put it up for two, can't get to go. But the putback by Hardenstein is good. Tough putback right there for Isaiah Hardenstein. And Embiid is about ready to get back into the game as he is at the scores table. Here's Cameron Payne, I should say, with the ball. Payne looking, finding Reed. Reed going to flip it back to Harris for three. Gets it to go, but of course, something happens here. It looks like a foul on the floor against Isaiah Hart. Or rather, not a foul on the floor. It's going to be a shooting foul against Isaiah Hardenstein. Who's it going to send to the line? It's going to send Paul Reed to the charity stripe here. Oh, never mind. It's going to be a foul on the floor. Never mind. Isaiah Hardenstein, by the way, on 4 fouls here, just so you guys know. But Payne with the ball. Payne going to spin, going to kick it out to Embiid. Embiid launching a three. nearly made the shot. Isaiah Hartenstein's trying to say he did not do anything, but that is going to be foul number 5 on Isaiah Hartenstein, and Joel Embiid will head to the charity stripe here to shoot 3 free throws. Isaiah Hartenstein has the hands all over Joel Embiid. I'm not even sure what these New York fans are complaining about. Give me a break. Give me a break. Go cry, River. Go cry to your mama. Go cry to mommy. First one at the line is good for Joel Embiid. Let's go. Second one at the line for Embiid is good. He'll get one more at the line here since he did attempt a three-pointer. For my NFL draft people, the Indianapolis Colts are on the clock with the 15th pick. Joel Embiid's third free throw coming up here. We'll look to go 3 of 3 here from the charity stripe and make it a potential 12-point game if he does make the free throw. The third and final free throw for Joel Embiid is good. 5 fouls on Isaiah Hartenstein. He is sitting on the bench. And Precious Achiuwa will take over as the team's center on the floor, as Brunson will give it up to Achiuwa, and it is going to be a charge against Precious Achiuwa. We are taking it the other way, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to take it the exact opposite way. Let's go. Come on, baby. Come on. Let's get it. Come on. Absolutely, that's an offensive foul on Precious Achiuwa. Heck yeah. Come on. Today might be the day, man. Today might be the day we wake up the neighbors, assuming we get the W. Here's Maxey to Embiid. Going to find Oubre off the backboard. Gets it to go. Tough shot for Kelly Oubre. Here we go. Here's Brunson going to go to work on the inside. Going to find Achiuwa. The reverse is good. Here we go. Come on, boys. Come on. 12-point game. Let's get it. Under 7 minutes. Let's go. Come on. I want to play the song today, man. Let's go. Come on. 6:40 remains here in this game. Here's Kyle Lowry bringing the ball down the floor. Lowry standing close to the logo. Lowry going to wait for the opportunity. Lowry behind the back dribbling. Flips out to Embiid. Embiid launching a 3 over Brunson. And Joel Embiid saying, let's go, Knicks fans. Let me hear you. Let me hear you. Y'all going to try to hate on me? Well, I'm going to hate on you right back. Here come the New York Knicks. Brunson's going to kick it out to Josh Hart. Open for 3 he is and hits it. Tough basket right there on the other end for Josh Hart. Joel Embiid's got 41. Embiid has been going off in this game. After his slow start of 0 for 2, he's made his next 5 3-pointers. But here comes Kyle Lowry. Lowry with the ball, going to flip it to Batum, going to find Embiid. Embiid driving. Embiid trying to put it up for 2 and is fouled yet again. I do believe he is fouled. Foul called on Precious Achiuwa. Let's go. Embiid's going to the line. Come on, man. Give Embiid a 50-piece. Give Embiid a 50-piece. Let's go. Give Embiid a 50-piece. Come on. Let's get him a 50-piece here. But with 5:50 remaining here in the game, ladies and gentlemen, the 76ers lead the New York Knicks with the score being 111-99. And the 76ers will look to get on the board in terms of games 1 and make this a 2-1 New York Knicks series lead. Come on, man. Let's go. Let's finish this stinking game. Come on, man. 111-99. We cannot blow this. Please. We cannot blow this, man. Come on. And for my NFL fans out there, the Indianapolis Colts select edge rusher Laiatu Latu out of UCLA. And we will be on to the 16th pick where the Seattle Seahawks will be on the clock. Seattle Seahawks on the clock right now. Who are the Seattle Seahawks going to take? Oh my. For our 76ers, man, it's looking pretty good right now. It's looking pretty good right now, but I don't want to get too excited. Joel Embiid, when you don't have the refs on your side, Joel Embiid is the best freaking player on the floor. I don't care what you say. Embiid's the best player on the floor. Embiid is the best freaking player on the floor when the refs are not on the side of the New York Knicks. It is insane. I want Embiid at least finishing this game with a double-double. Embiid's got 41 points, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists, shooting the ball 13 of 18 from the field, 5 of 7 from 3, 10 of 11 from the charity stripe. This is the best player on the floor right now. Joel Hans Embiid. He's the reason the 76ers have been in close games through the first 2 games of the series. Now it's time, now that you have some help on your team from Tyrese Maxey, Kelly Oubre, Cameron Payne, those guys that have showed up right there, but mainly Kelly Oubre and Cameron Payne helping out, contributing for 26 points as role players to help out Embiid and Maxey. That is what you need to help out your team. That's exactly what you need right there. That is exactly what you need. You need role players to step up and help you out. This is a big game for Kelly Oubre. This is a massive game for Cameron Payne. Come on, let's finish this. Hopefully this game helped Cameron Payne officially make Nick Nurse's playoff rotation for the rest of the way. Hopefully this game really did earn Cameron Payne some more minutes. I really hope it did. Cameron Payne deserves more minutes after this game. Come on now. He's giving you over 10 off the bench. I mean, come on. First one, the line's good for Joel Embiid. Let's go. As we come back from the timeout here again, we have a shooting foul called here on Precious Achiuwa. First one, the line is good for Joel Embiid. He will look to make the second one here and make it what would be a 14-point game if my math is correct. Second one, the line is good. Come on. Come on. Let's finish this freaking game. Let's finish this damn game, man. Come on. 17 points in the first half, 26 points in the second half for Joel Embiid. He has been absolutely phenomenal here in the second half after having a rough first half. As McBride with the ball, going to get over to Achiuwa, going to find Jalen Brunson. Back over to Anunoby. Anunoby guarded by Batum. Anunoby coming through. Anunoby working the inside. Anunoby dancing around, kicking out to Josh Hart, launching a 3. Shot clock expires, but Josh Hart comes away with the offensive rebound out to Anunoby for 3 and got it. Tough 3 right there from OG Anunoby to bounce right back. Come on. Sixers, man, we need some help. Let's go. We need y'all to step up, man. Come on. Here's Lowry with the ball here for the 76ers. Flips it to Embiid. Embiid going to dart out to Batum. Launching a 3. Shortens it. Rebounded by Brunson. Jalen Brunson going to kick it out to Anunoby. And back-to-back triples for Anunoby, and he says yes. OG Anunoby coming through with back-to-back triples here for the New York Knicks from the same length from 23 feet out. Maxey crossing half court. 8-point game. Maxey guarded by McBride around a screen. Maxey flips to Embiid. Embiid going to go to work. Embiid goes up and is fouled in shooting motion by Precious Achiuwa. Let's go. Come on. Joel Embiid will head to the charity stripe here to shoot 2 free throws. An opportunity to put the 76ers back up by 10. Embiid having a phenomenal second half. He's having a phenomenal second half. First one at the line is good for Joel Embiid. Let's go. Come on. It's crazy how the Bucks and Pacers game is going to be at 5:30 tomorrow evening. That is crazy, actually. Like, who puts a game on at 5:30 p.m.? First one, or rather the second one at the line, I should say, is good for Joel Embiid. And Embiid's got 45. He's got 45 right now. This team needs to come through in the biggest moments right here. Let's go. Here's Jalen Brunson with the ball. Brunson going to flip it to Hart, back over to Brunson. Brunson looking, driving against Lowry, going to spin, and Kyle Lowry going to be called for the offensive foul, or rather the personal foul. Why did I say offensive foul? The Sixers weren't even on defense. Brunson set to shoot both free throws here. First one at the line is good for Jalen Brunson. So the first one of the line is good here for Jalen Brunson with 4:11 to go here in the fourth. Second one of the line is also good here for Jalen Brunson. Here we go. Here's Maxey with the ball. Maxey around a Batum screen. Jalen Brunson with a double-double of 34 points and 13 assists. Here's Embiid working. Fadeaway shot for Embiid for 2. Can't get it to go. Rebounding here by the Knicks. Here comes Brunson. Bring it down the floor. Brunson going to go to work. Brunson guarded by Oubre coming on the inside. Brunson faking the fadeaway. Going to try to kick it out, and it's taken away by Batum. Batum says, give me the ball. Now it's in the hands of Oubre off the pass. Oubre going to go to work against Anunoby. Setting up the offense now is Oubre. Going to get it over to Maxey now. Maxey going to work against Anunoby. Maxey going to his right. Maxey going to lose the ball. Come on, Tyrese. Maxey. And it went off his foot, too. He kicked out of bounds by himself. Come on. Brunson with the ball going to his right. Going to flip to DiVincenzo. Open for 3. Shortens it. Hartenstein can't get the rebound. Picked up by Oubre. Into the hands of Maxey it goes. And take it down to under 3 minutes. And indeed they will. As Maxey with the ball going to his right. And a foul called against OG Anunoby for pushing Kyle Lowry. And a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau as well to talk things over here with this New York Knicks team. But it is the 76ers with under 3 minutes remaining, leading the New York Knicks by 8. Can they hold on to the lead with less than 3 minutes to go? The score is 115 to 107. The Sixers look to get on the board and have new life in this series against the New York Knicks in the first of 2 straight games at the Wells Fargo Center. Come on, man. Please tell me this team is going to win this game. Please. This team deserves to win this game, man. This team so deserves it. Come on. Embiid is having a phenomenal game. Come on. I mean, what hasn't gone wrong for the team? Like, look at the box score. Okay? Like, look at this. Okay, I get this, okay? Jalen Brunson, 34-point double-double with 13 assists. OG Anunoby with 17 points. Isaiah Hartenstein with 14 points. Josh Hart with 18 points. Okay, I get that. Their bench has been absolutely non-existent. Okay? Precious Achiuwa with 4 points. Bojan Bogdanovic with 5 points. Mitchell Robinson with 2 points. And Miles McBride with 8 points. That's it in terms of their scoring. Miles McBride's just been decent. He hasn't been anything that special. But when you look at the 76ers side, though, they've had 2 role players stepping up for them, and that's Kelly Oubre and Cameron Payne. They've both been able to step up to help out Tyrese Maxey and Joel Embiid. Embiid with 45 points right now, Tyrese Maxey with 25, Kelly Oubre with 15, and Cameron Payne with 11 off the bench. Cameron Payne damn better be earning himself some more playing time. He better. And for my NFL fans out there, the Seattle Seahawks select defensive tackle Byron Murphy II out of Texas. So Byron Murphy goes off the board and is heading out west to Seattle. My top two guys for the Philadelphia Eagles to go out on a limb and get is either going to be Penn State edge Chop Robinson or Alabama cornerback Terrion Arnold. Those are my top two guys at 22, as long as none of those dudes get taken. As long as none of those guys get taken, those are my top two guys on the board. And the Jags trade their pick to the Vikings. Oh, Jacksonville. Trent Baalke doing business at its finest. Oh, my gosh. Oh, Trent Baalke. Oh, my gosh. The Jags just traded back again. Bro, what in the world? Oh, my gosh. Some of the guys that I'm watching that are Jaguars fans, bro, they are so mad. Just keep it on tight on defense and we can win if the refs don't get in the way. Yes, sir. You already know. Let's get it. Here we go. The second one at the line for Kyle Lowry is good. Let's get it. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Let's win this freaking game. Let's go win this game. Come on. Let's go get on the board here. Come on. Brunson with the ball here, guarded by Maxey. Brunson kicking it out to absolutely nobody. We're taking it the other way, and another turnover for New York. Let's go. Come on. 9 turnovers apiece, man. Let's go here. Come on. Lowry with the ball here, guarded by DiVincenzo. No field goals for the 76ers in the last 4 minutes. Lowry around a screen by Embiid against DiVincenzo. Lowry for the 2-point shot. Got it to go. And the Sixers lead by 12 again. Inside 2:20 remain here in the fourth. Here's Brunson. Driving. Brunson working. Puts it up for 2 and is fouled. Will be fouled here on the play by Kelly Oubre Jr. Oh, my. Brunson here at the charity stripe here to shoot 2 free throws. He's not missing 2 free throws, please. First one at the line is good. Everyone's got their Chick-fil-A signs out. You're not getting – I'm sorry, bro, but you're not going to get Chick-fil-A from Jalen Brunson. You're not going to. I'm sorry. Two minutes and 11 seconds remain here in the fourth. Jalen Brunson to attempt the second free throw here. And he makes it. Let's go. Come on, Sixers. Let's finish this freaking game. Let's finish this game. Let that time wind down. Come on. 36 points for Jalen Brunson, but will it be enough? Can he get help from his teammates? Here's Maxey with the ball. Maxey guarded by Anunoby. Going to find Batum. Batum guarded by Brunson. Batum staying on the outside. Finds Embiid. The fadeaway shot is no good. But Jalen Brunson will be called for the foul on the floor. But since the Knicks are out of fouls to give, it will actually be Nico Batum actually getting fouled, and he'll head to the charity stripe. So Nico Batum with an opportunity here to go ahead and make it an 11, or rather I should say a 12-point game. First one at the line is no good for Nico Batum. Come on, Nico. We need you. We need you to come through, Nico. Come on. We need this statement win, man. Let's get it. Second one at the line is good for Nico Batum. Here we go. There's Jalen Brunson with the ball. Going to lose it. But a foul is called. Foul's called against Kelly Oubre, sending Brunson to the line for 2. My goodness. First free throw at the line is good for Jalen Brunson. 76ers need this win tonight. Keep your foot on the gas. Yes, sir. Stay focused, rooted, and grounded, unmovable Sixers. You already know, man. Let's get it. 76ers need to bring this plane in for a landing. You already know. Let's go. Come on. No cardiac finish, please. Second one at the line, also good here for Jalen Brunson. Sixers just need to take the clock down as far as it'll take them. But the Knicks are not going to make it easy. Here's Maxey with the ball. Maxey going to his left, finds his man, Kyle Lowry, who's double-teamed by Anunoby and DiVincenzo, who throws it over to Batum. Batum looking, finds Maxey on the handoff. Maxey going to flip it to Lowry. Lowry going to come through, trying to dump it off to Embiid, but that's taken away by DiVincenzo. In the hands of Brunson, who will come through, laid up, denied by Embiid. But the rebound was picked up actually by Josh Harden. He actually did put it back. And now the Knicks are coming with full court press. Here's Batum with the ball. Batum going to find Embiid. Embiid going to lose it, and Embiid is fouled. Come on, Joe. We need these free throws here. Come on. Embiid is exhausted. He is gassed. But Embiid is doing everything in his power to make sure this team gets on the board in terms of wins in this series. He is doing everything in his power. He's got 46 points right now. Or he's got 45, which is a playoff career high for Joel Embiid. 13 of 19 from the field, 14 of 15 from the free throw line. First one at the line is no good for Embiid. Come on, Joe. Come on, Joe. We need you right here. Come on. We need you to come through. Come on, Embiid. We need you to come through right here, man. Come on. Second one at the line is good. Come on. Let's go. Let's stay in this game, man. Come on. Let's get it. Here we go. Here come the Knicks bringing the ball down the floor as Josh Hart gets over to Jalen Brunson. Brunson going to hand it off to Harden. Side gets denied by Embiid and mad at the rim. And Embiid will pick it up, saying, "Get out of my way, DiVincenzo." And Embiid is fouled. Embiid going back to the free throw line. As Dante DiVincenzo will be called for the foul on the floor, but the Knicks are out of fouls to give. A block by Batum, actually. Batum actually came through with the block instead of Joel. Come on, Joe. Let's get it. Let's get it right here. Come on. Oh, I need some water. First free throw is good for Embiid, just barely. For Joel Embiid, this is the first 45-point playoff game against the Knicks since Michael Jordan in 1996 with 46 points. Embiid has passed Michael Jordan in that category against the New York Knicks. Second one at the line is good for Embiid. Let's go. Here we go. There's Hardenstein with the ball. Going to find DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo going to spin. Going to find Brunson. Brunson dribbling. Coming through. Puts it up for 2. Can't get to go, but is fouled on the play by Kelly Oubre. Thanks for your outstanding contribution on live stream broadcast tonight. You are valued indeed. Yes, sir. Shout out to everyone that came through, that is coming through tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to everybody. First free throw at the line is missed here for Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson is also another one of those players who is absolutely gassed. Second free throw for Brunson is good. Inbound passes in here from Batum to Embiid. Embiid backing in, double teamed all day. Timeout call by Nick Nurse. Let's go. Let's round this clock out. Come on. Let's finish this game, man. Come on. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's finish this game. Let's wrap this up, boys. Come on. Let's freaking finish this. So we can wake up the neighbors. I don't care if it's after 10 o'clock here on the East Coast. I don't care. If we officially do win this game, we're waking up the neighbors. And we're officially playing it twice because you already got this to 10 likes. Shout out to everybody that's been up in here, man. Always supporting. Everybody in here always supporting. We still remain on 10 likes, but hey. I can't complain, though. Everybody's been really, really supportive here up in the chat. I appreciate everybody for being up in here. Shout out to everybody that's been here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate every single one of you. But come on, man. Let's finish this game. Let's finish this game and get on the board. Let's get on the board, man. Come on. Finish this game and let's get on the board here. Come on. Scoring leaders overall amongst the two teams, Embiid with 48, Brunson with 39, Tyrese Maxey with 25, and Josh Hart with 20. But the Sixers have been the better team in terms of scoring. Barely anybody has been helping out Jalen Brunson. The second best option has been Josh Hart. Sixers look to finish this game once and for all and give it a 2-1 series lead favoring the New York Knicks. Batum set to inbound, working against Josh Hart. Batum inbounds to Oubre. Oubre going to drive with it, and Oubre going to be double-teamed and fouled. And I do believe the New York Knicks are out of fouls to give, so this is just resulting in free throws here for the Sixers. And Nick Nurse calls another timeout. Geez, we're going to be here for another hour. We're going to be here for another hour. And for my NFL fans out there, for the NFL draft, the Cincinnati Bengals selected offensive tackle Amarius Mims out of Georgia. So another offensive tackle similarly to Notre Dame's offensive tackle Joe Alt goes off the board. Now the Rams are on the clock. They finally have a first-round pick. The Rams finally have a first-round pick. Amarius Mims, one of the better offensive tackles in the draft. Statistically, he's one of the better offensive tackles in this draft. But hey, man, let's finish this game. Let's finish this freaking game once and for all. Let's wrap this up. Come on. Let's wrap this up. We need to get on the board here, and we need to wake up the neighbors. And we're automatically doing it twice, assuming the Sixers win this game. Which they should win this game, but I don't want to say anything. But Batum inbounds to Lowry, out to Embiid, and Embiid going to go to work. Embiid gets tangled up with Josh Hart, but it'll actually be Jalen Brunson. Or rather, yeah, I was right the first time. I was right the first time. Josh Hart is the one getting the foul call. Embiid heading to the charity stripe here to shoot 2 free throws. A historic night here for Joel Embiid. He has been absolutely on fire, but especially here in the second half. Embiid's got 48 right now. And make it 49, baby. Come on. Come on. Embiid's got 49. With the free throw here, it'll be the first 76ers playoff game from any 76er since Allen Iverson. Second one for Embiid is good. He's got 50. Let's go. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Inbound passes into Brunson, who launches a shot. Can't get it to fall. Rebounded by Batum. He'll come away with it. Get out to Lowry. Out to Embiid to Maxey. And that will just about do it here. Your Philadelphia 76ers here in Game 3 of the first round will get the W over the New York Knicks by an official final score of 125 to 114 and a massive upset here in Game 3. Let's go. That is what I'm talking about. And Beto is already going to the locker room. He's already going to the locker room because he already knows the Sixers got this W. He knows we got the W. That's what I'm talking about. Massive win tonight. That's what I'm talking about. But you know what this means, ladies and gentlemen? You know what this means. Hold up 1 second. I got to change everything first. Give me a second. You guys should know what this means, right? Everyone comment in the chat. Everybody needs to comment in the chat right now. Y'all know what this means, though. Y'all know what this means. Every time we get the win, what does it mean, chat? What does it mean? Let me know. Come on. Come on, chat. Let me know. Come on. What does it mean when we win the game? What's it time to do? What is it time to do? What's it time to do, ladies and gentlemen? What's it time to do? Fill me in. Fill me in, man. What's it time to do? Every time we get a win. To the 4 people up in here, what's it time to do every time we get a win, man? Come on. Let me know, ladies and gentlemen. What's it time to do every time we get the win? We're gonna eventually get to that, Charles Adderley, but I gotta know from the chat. What do we got? I know we gotta play the song, but what's it time to do? For our people. For our people. I know it's 10:22 here on the East Coast. I get that. I got you, Charles, but what's it time to do? It's not only time to play the song, but it's also time to, that's right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to wake up the neighbors. The neighbors are sleeping right now. It's 10:22 on the East Coast, and the cops might get called over here, and the neighbors might be getting up at 10:22, wasting their time. My guy Charles Adderley knows what to do. He says, wake up the whole neighborhood. That's exactly what we're going to do right here, right now, at this very moment in time. Let's pump up that volume right now. And hey, neighbors. Neighbors. Unfortunately, neighbors, I'm going to have to do this. Y'all might pull out your phones and call 911. But neighbors, we got to go ahead and do it, man. I'm sorry, but we got to do it for the one time. We got to do it for the one time at the bare minimum. At the bare minimum, so music producer, get in your spot right now because it's time to do it for the one time and wake up these neighbors. And there's only one way we can do it, music producer, in true 76er fan fashion. You already know how we got to do it, music producer. We have to do it by doing one thing and one thing only, and that is by playing the damn song. Let's go, guys. That is a massive win right there for our Philadelphia 76ers. When it is all set and done. And for our NFL fans out there, the Los Angeles Rams went ahead and selected former Florida State edge rusher Jared Verse, who is now on the Los Angeles Rams, and now the Pittsburgh Steelers are on the clock. Let's go ahead and get back into the chat. This is Beverly Champion. Thank you for your outstanding contribution on the live stream broadcast tonight. Much appreciated to you. Beverly Champion, MVP. Yes, sir. You already know, man. Let's get it. And B dropping that nice 50 piece. But ladies and gents, you already know what we got to do. One time is not enough, okay? Y'all got this stream to 10 likes. And first of all, I appreciate every single one of you guys that have helped me out massively with this stream. Getting it to 10 likes. We nearly had to 10 likes at the end of the first half, which is crazy. We nearly had to 10 likes at the end of the first half, which is absolutely insane. It is insane that we had nearly 10 likes in the first whole half. It's unreal. But, ladies and gentlemen, because we got 10 likes on the stream, the first time was just for getting the win. You already know what we got to do. We got to go ahead and, am I hearing something, music producer? Oh, yeah, that's right. We got to go ahead and run it back and wake up the neighbors some more. Because you might see a teenager and myself going to prison tonight for waking up the neighbors. But I don't care. We can live stream this in prison if we have to. But in the meantime, before they go ahead and start calling the cops on me and I start waking up the neighbors, let's go ahead and run it back for the second time. Music producer, get back in your spot because you're not going to go anywhere. You're going to stay in your spot. And for the second time, music producer, go ahead and play it for the second time. And let's wake up these neighbors by doing one thing and one thing only. Play that damn song. Let's go, guys. That is an absolute massive win right there for our Philadelphia 76ers. I know. I forgot to take the banners down, man. That's absolutely on me. That's completely my bad right there. But shout out to everybody that's been up here, ladies and gentlemen, supporting. You guys are awesome. You guys were awesome in the chat today. This is the song lyrics 11 likes and climbing. Let's go. Yes, sir, man. You already know. Let's get it. Did we actually get 11 likes here on the stream? Hold up. But again, guys, shout out to all y'all for coming through and tuning in, man. Appreciate every single one of you guys. Way to come through the chat and way to help our 76ers get this win. Way to help us get this win, man. What a job tonight by the 76ers to go out on a limb and get this win tonight. This is an important win. This is a statement win, whatever you want to call it. Ladies and gents, let me know down below in the chat your one-word reaction to describe tonight's game. Let me know how you guys are feeling about this game. One-word reaction to describe this game. Pick is in for the Pittsburgh Steelers right now in terms of the NFL draft. After I see who the Steelers take, we will go ahead and go through the final stats. Yes, sir. Shout out to everybody that has come through tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to everybody that has come through. It says the Steelers pick is in, but they did not announce it yet. Unfortunately, they did not announce it yet. But a massive win tonight by your 76ers to get the job done, 125-114. And we'll still remain down in the series 2-1 with another game occurring on Sunday at the Wells Fargo Center. We will be live on Sunday for the game as well, ladies and gentlemen. The only game we are not going to be able to go ahead and live stream is Game 5 on Tuesday. You guys know, got to work, got to take care of business. Got to take care of business, man. So we will not be live streaming Game 5 of the series. Now that we do know that this series will be going to a bare minimum of 5 games. Come on, man. It says the pick is in for the Steelers. Who is the pick? Who is the pick? Announce the pick. Guys, also let me know in the chat your one-word reaction to describing tonight's game. Let me know your one-word reaction in the chat. Oh, man. Come on, man. I want to know who the Steelers are taking. But yeah, guys, the top 2 players on my board for the NFL draft for my NFL people. I have Terrion Arnold on there, cornerback out of Alabama, and then edge rusher Chop Robinson out of Penn State. Those are my top 2 players on my board. Out of all the other ones that kind of like got taken, Byron Murphy II got taken. Byron Murphy II got taken. I forget if Jer'Zhan Drazon Newton got taken. I forget if he got taken, honestly. Says that the 76ers lost this game tonight. They were going to go fishing. Yeah, tell me about it. Come on, man. Who is the draft pick here for the Pittsburgh Steelers? Who is getting drafted here with the 20th pick in the draft? As current Pittsburgh Steeler Cameron Hayward is announcing the pick as the 2023 Walter Payton Man of the Year. With the 20th pick, it is going to be who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Who's going to be with the 20th pick? After this draft pick, ladies and gents, we will go over the final stats. Who are the Steelers drafting, man? Hurry up. Hurry up. Who are they taking? They took Troy Fautanu. Oh, my gosh. They take an interior offensive lineman, but honestly, that Steelers O-line honestly needs some help. So honestly, that's a pretty solid pick for the Steelers. That's a solid pick in establishing that offensive line early in the draft. Well, on that note, ladies and gents, we're going to go ahead and go over the final stats here real quick, and then we're going to go ahead and get out of here for the remainder of the night. We're up here a little late here on the East Coast. I completely understand. Charles Alley says crucial. Is how he describes this game, and I already got to that other comment. But, ladies and gents, we're going to go over the final stats, and then we're going to go ahead and get out of here for the remainder of the night. At that point, hopefully the Eagles draft pick is probably going to be up, so we might go ahead and live react to that here, but we're not going to post a clip of that. We're just going to recap it probably on a video, probably the next day, probably tomorrow, because it's honestly just very late here on the East Coast. But starting it out here on the New York Knicks side, Jalen Brunson leads the way here for the New York Knicks at the end of this game with 39 points, 2 rebounds, and 13 assists. Following it up here for the New York Knicks is Josh Hart, who ends off the night with 20 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists, and a steal. OG Anunoby finishes the game with 17 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, as well as a steal and a block each. Isaiah Hartenstein ends off the night with 14 points, 4 rebounds, and an assist in only 26 minutes played. Miles McBride off the bench finishing the night with 8 points, 2 rebounds, and an assist, as well as a steal. Dante DiVincenzo with 5 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, and a steal in the starting 5. Bojan Bogdanovic with 5 points, 3 rebounds, and an assist, as well as a block off the bench. Precious Achiuwa with 4 points straight up off the bench, as well as a block. And then rounding it off here for the New York Knicks is Mitchell Robinson, who ends off the night with 2 points and 7 rebounds to end off the final stats here for the New York Knicks. Now over to the Philadelphia 76ers side now, as Joel Embiid ends up leading the way here for the Philadelphia 76ers in this one by dropping a 50 bomb of 50 points, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists, as well as a block. Tyrese Maxey following it up with a performance of 25 points, 4 rebounds, and 7 assists, as well as 2 steals. Kelly Oubre following it up with a performance of 15 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 steals. Cameron Payne following it up off the bench with 11 points, a rebound, 3 assists, and 2 blocks. Kyle Lowry in the starting 5 ends off the game with 9 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists, as well as a steal and a block each. Tobias Harris ends off the night with another poor showing here of 8 points and 5 rebounds, as well as a block. Nico Batum ending off the night with 4 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, as well as a steal and 2 blocks. And then rounding it off here for the Philadelphia 76ers side is Paul Reed, who ends off the night with 3 points, 3 rebounds, and an assist to end off the final stats here for your Philadelphia 76ers. Just want to make sure we're good on time here. Oh, man, they're still in the Dolphins pick. Okay, never mind. Hold up. They're still in the Dolphins pick. So we still got some time, ladies and gentlemen. Now over the team stats now, as the Philadelphia 76ers ended off this game by shooting the ball 54.7% from the field to the New York Knicks 48.9%. The Philadelphia 76ers caught fire from three-point range, finishing the game with shooting the ball 48.4% from three to the New York Knicks 43.3%. The Philadelphia 76ers finished shooting the ball 84.8% from the free throw line to the New York Knicks 68.4%. The Philadelphia 76ers ended up out-rebounding the New York Knicks at the end of this game 36-32. However, the New York Knicks took advantage on the offensive side of the ball 11-8. In terms of assists, went in favor of the New York Knicks at the end of this game 27-24. Steals went in favor of the 76ers 6-4. Blocks also went in favor of the 76ers 8-3. The turnover battle went in favor of the New York Knicks with them having 9 and the 76ers having 11. Points in the paint went in favor of the New York Knicks 54-38. And a total of 43 personal fouls called, 25 called on the New York Knicks and 18 called on the 76ers, with 2 of those fouls resulting in flagrants, 1 on Kyle Lowry and 1 on Joel Embiid. And ladies and gents, on that note, that is how the final stats come to an end here in this one. The 76ers get the win over the New York Knicks 125-114 and will now be down in the series to the New York Knicks 2-1. But it is great to go ahead and get this win on the board to help out the team. But a massive win overall at the end of the day for our 76ers to go ahead and finish off this game just like so. They end off this game going strong, and they get this win. This was a massive freaking W. I hope I have enough battery power left. The Dolphins better hurry up, bro. Like, what is taking so long to put the pick in? Like, what is taking so long? Actually, guys, it's just going to be a reaction video. I'm not going to do the live reaction on here. But on that note, ladies and gents, it's pretty much going to go ahead and do it for me here in this one. Once again, the 76ers get the win here over the New York Knicks 125-114. And we'll be down in the series to the New York Knicks 2-1. But this is a massive win to get the Sixers on the board in terms of getting wins in the win column. But on that note, ladies and gents, that's pretty much going to go ahead and do it for me. Be sure to like and subscribe if you guys have not done so, ladies and gentlemen. And I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace out. The Sixers win. Let's go. Peace, everybody. Have a good night, y'all. God bless and peace.